Going live. Now you guys, we're going live.
They're gonna get shot.
We're live now.
Ours is cooler. Not even in the line.
Are we not live yet?
Yeah, you wanna do this? You wanna do this? You put the MHS roster. I'll put the Free State roster.
Are we
You can
live?
just look. Well, welcome one and all to Bishop Stadium here tonight. 7 o'clock kickoff for the MHS Indians. Will be facing the Lawrence Free State Firebirds. I'm Cooper Sturm. This is my co-host.
I'm Lane Lewison, and there's just a different environment here from all the other games. It's a playoff game, and we're looking to see a close one tonight.
Yeah, for sure. We got number 5 ranked in the state of Kansas, not just 6A district, but all district in Manhattan High. And then number 17, Free State, who's faced some ups and downs this season, still 7-2. They're a 7 seed, but they're ready to play today.
Yeah, I think they're much better than their record shows. I mean, they have an amazing run game, and this will go down to the wire, maybe a close game as well in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, for sure. Free State with quarterback number 7. He's actually a captain coming out on the field right now. Wesley Edison, he is extraordinary. I mean, 318 yards a game, passing and rushing combined. Really good with his feet, really elusive in the pocket. What do you expect to see from him tonight?
Well, just a ton of yards. He'll be the main guy we're looking to guard. Max Stannard is out, and he's our leading tackler. So we'll just have to compensate for that with the guys that we do have.
Yeah, Max Stannard being out is going to be a huge blow to the Indians, a senior captain, really good defending the pass. So we'll see what Edison does against our defense tonight.
Number 65, Jared Johnson, and number 75, Andrew Kennedy.
Both teams with really good wins last week. And now MHS gets to play their second home game of the postseason. Free State at home last week, now coming on the road, playing in a really tough environment.
Yeah, I would say Manhattan, they really dominated last week, and you love to see that kind of momentum coming into this game. We're waiting for the coin toss.
So MHS will receive this.
They will receive the opening kickoff and defend the south goal. Our officials for tonight's game.
So that's a bold statement coming out of the gates. I mean, MHS wanting to receive the ball first.
The linesman is Kevin Ray.
Yeah, they
Looking
want.
at that
The
statement.
line judge is Dan Key, and the back judge is Ken
Yeah,
Winkley.
they made that decision so they could set the tone. They want to make a big impression and really show Free State that we're coming into this game with a ton of momentum.
Tonight is Marlon Wendy, Mike Fiddler, Larry Myers, and Rob Hopler.
Players to watch out for defensively on this first drive. Parker Moore, Free State, averages 8 tackles a game. Really just athletic linebacker, really good. So keep your eyes on him. He's just so good at reading defenses. He's going to be some trouble for Aslan and crew on offense for MHS. Who's to watch offensively, Lane, here for the Indians?
To watch offensively, I would say the three-headed monster. That's Jaden Hudley, Charles Morgan, and Carter Aslan, who've been amazing running the ball for Manhattan this year.
Yeah, exactly. They get holes from our offensive line as well. I mean, MHS's offensive line, one of the best in the state this year. Last year they won Offensive Line of the Year. in Kansas. Now it's just a huge role, and then they've come back with almost everybody this year. They're ready to play on their experience in this postseason environment.
Yeah, and the O-line really are the unsung heroes of any offense, especially this offense, because they are a crucial part, and without them, I mean, we would have no running game.
So everything is set to kick off here in the second postseason game for both these teams. It's Lawrence Free State Firebirds kicking off to the MHS Indians.
Kicking off for Free State is number 89, Yusuf Iskandrani. Back to return for Manhattan, number 2, Gabe Summerlin. Number 5, Charles Morgan. And number 16, Dwayne Doobie.
Iskandrani ready to line up this kick. Number 83 on your screen. Here we go. And the fans are on their feet for the opening kickoff.
The crowd's getting loud, and here we go.
And we're underway here in Manhattan. And he'll call down a touchback there from
Gabe Summerlin.
And the Indians will come on the field for the first possession of this game. Offensively, the Indians looked really good last week. 69 points, and 45 of those coming in the first quarter. How about it?
Yeah, I mean, in the first quarter, they actually benched Carter Aslan and put Jackson Goose in, and that's just to show how dominant they were in that first quarter.
They definitely have a spark this postseason, trying to keep that alive here.
Yeah, and Manhattan has been excellent in the first half of games.
A little bit of a miscommunication here. Looks like something might. You can't really tell what's going on down here. Looks
Yeah,
like
I'm not
the
exactly
refs are
sure.
talking to athletic director Mike Marsh here. Maybe something with the clock. I'm not quite sure. So here we go. Jacob Barnes is snapping away to Aslan to kick off this game. Aslan in shotgun. Here we go. He'll give it to Hudley. Up the gap, bounces off, and he's swallowed up in the backfield. Big time defensive stand on first down there for the Firebirds.
Here, number 33, Jaden Hudley.
Kobe Oshner there on the stop, number 5.
And number 33, Ethan Prescott. Brings up 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Indians facing a 2nd and 11 just inside the 20, 19-yard line. Hudley to the right of Aslan. Morgan's going to line up as a Ram back. And now he'll go back out on the wide receiver. Dobson switched with him, number 23. Sends Hudley in motion. And here's Aslan.
Looks like this one might be a pass.
And he will sling it out to Dobson, who's wrapped up for another big loss. And it's going to be it'll be 3rd and 13 to open this drive for the Indians.
He was stopped immediately, and this has been a great start on defense for the Firebirds.
Tackle for a loss again by number 8.
It's not very often you see the Indians get off to a slow start offensively. I mean, we've had 2 plays for -3 yards, and that's just not the Indian way as of late, especially with 45 in the first quarter. But Free State in the postseason, typically very good. They almost made, a couple of years ago, they went all the way to the sub-state semis and then lost to Derby, who went on to win the state championship. So they're a very talented football team. Here's Aslan. Hudley to his left. It's going to be another pass play. 3rd and 13. Takes a shot downfield. What a ball!
And he caught
made
it. He almost caught it there. Not quite.
It looked like almost like it was just a drop there. Good defense though from number 23.
I mean, yeah, that was a close call. Carter Aslan's probably just happy that he got that ball off. He was under a ton of pressure, and too bad Summerlin couldn't quite catch that one.
On the punt for Manhattan, number 81. Ryan Vikander, long snappers, number 10.
The Indians go 3 and out on their first drive
Number 20, Noah Simpson.
of this sub-state game here at home. Vikander to punt it away here. Here's the snap from corner. There's the kick, and a good one too. Beautiful spin. That'll bounce and roll really far.
That's a good bounce, and that'll roll to about the 30-yard line.
Big time play there.
The ball goes 10.
That was a beautiful punt. So Free State will take this possession from their own 30 to open up this game offensively. Wesley Edison and crew trying to do something that many people doubt they can do against the defending state champs on the road.
But they've had a good start. Their defense did their job. Now their offense just has to respond and get the ball down the field, maybe score some points on this opening drive.
Looks like Riley Kincaid is the back there with Wesley Edison. To his right in the shotgun. Here's the motion through the pistol. And they do looks like a wildcat snap. Maybe it was just a bad snap, but Kincaid had to fall on that, and it's going to be a loss of yards, almost 5 yards, excuse me, on the first play of the game. So not much offense so far for both teams.
Yeah, I think that might have been a little bit of a miscommunication.
That could have been a really bad team events for the Firebirds if the Indians were to come on that. Edison calling out audibles right now at the line. Number 7 on your screen has such a great season so far, trying to continue it here tonight. Edison sends a man in motion. Looks like they're going to try to run the same thing. Goes around, he'll fake it, and he'll take it himself. He is so good on his feet.
That was a good run. I think a couple guys were fooled by the fake handoff.
It was a really good read there. It's a zone read, so you read the linebacker, and he just totally read him perfectly. Follows his blocker, Kincaid, in for about a gain of 10 there. And Wesley Edison averages 122 yards a game just on the ground alone. Then he adds to that about another 140 passing. He is just so elusive, such a dynamic player. Here's the snap. Edison to throw. He's going to look deep. And it is just in nobody's area, overthrew him. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication there from the receivers.
Definitely overthrown, but it looked like there was pretty good coverage for the Manhattan defense on that play.
Looked like senior Devin Hamilton might have been the intended receiver. And this Indians defensive back crew is just so deep this year. I mean, they're so good at defending the pass, but without Stannard, that could be just it could have a huge effect on this defense tonight. So I think they're taking shots early.
Yeah, Stannard is the leading tackler. He does a ton for the defense, but like you said, just a ton of depth at defensive back. Here's the punt.
Here's the punt from it's Kendrani. Good punt too. McFadden will let him bounce, and that's a beautiful, beautiful punt. That's going to roll all the way inside the Indians' 15 to about the 14-yard line, and that's where they're going to pick up and start to move the chains here again.
We've seen excellent punts from both teams, and when you're considering this could really be a close game, special teams becomes a big deal because you want to have offense, defense, and special teams, which contributes to you possibly winning.
Yeah, field position has not been great for either team to start here. 14-yard line is a long drive if they want to get a touchdown here for the Indians. But it's very doable. Aslan in the pistol with a man to his right. He'll send Dobson in motion, and he's going to give it to Hudley through the 8-hole. Hudley breaks a tackle, and he's down for about a gain of 11 there. Big-time rush.
Yeah, after he got to the first guy, he got some yards after that. An excellent run, and the first down of the game for Manhattan.
So it'll be first down and 10 from the 26. So here we go. Aslan back in the pistol. They're not under center very much in this offense. Hudley to his right. They'll send Dobson in motion again. Looks like they just ran the same exact play. He bounces it outside. Hudley tripped up by his own feet, but he's going to get another first down.
That was a great first down, the longest yardage play of the game. And that's what you want to see out of the running backs on Manhattan.
And Hudley has kind of evolved into this, first couple of downs back where he just powers it in for a couple yards. They bring Morgan in a lot. I mean, he's in the game most of the time, but he's more of a passing back. As we've seen lately, they've been lining up in a spot as running back. It's number 5 on your screen. Hudley now back a couple yards deep in the pistol. They're running an option play. Aslan will pitch, and it's Hudley wide open down the sideline, and he's going to be cut down, but not after a big gain of about 15 there for an Indian first down.
Yeah, that was a really good read by Carter Aslan, who decided to give it to Hudley, and he tiptoed on the sideline and got a good play to move the chains.
Gain of 16 on the play. He's tackled by number 40, Noah Rupp.
So Indians looking like they're putting together a beautiful drive here. Multiple first downs to open this up from their own 14, trying to go 86 yards for the distance. Aslan with the man to his left. It's Hudley, number 33. There's Dobson in motion. He'll park it, and Hudley will go up the middle. Little counter move there, and he is stuffed. Got about 2 on that play. Nothing much on that one.
Yeah, that's like what we saw on the first drive with Free State. They were able to stop the run well. You saw on that play, the defensive lineman just stuffed Hudley.
This Free State defense, very, very experienced. Just, you got to watch out. I mean, Parker Moore, we know him to be very, very good at linebacker, but so far this run game for the Indians started off slow, but now they're starting to get in stride here. Hudley leading the way. Aslan barking out the signals. Here's the snap. They're going to take a shot. Aslan rolls out to his right. He's got a lot of green, and he's going to pull it, and he's going to run it. Oh, man, chased out of bounds. It's always a little nerve-wracking when you see a quarterback run. You never know what the defense is going to do, but he does a good job getting out of bounds there.
Number 14, Carter Aslan, keeps the ball around the right side. Gets down to the 36-yard line for a gain of 5. Tackled there by number 8.
So the Indians facing a 3rd and 3 here.
With 6:27 left to go in the first quarter.
From the 36.
Free State sideline getting a little rowdy over there. It's getting loud.
Yeah, this is the first big 3rd down of the game.
Here's Aslan. Looked like a little bit of offsides there. They're not going to call it. And Aslan's going to take it himself up the middle and down the sideline. Almost had it shot at the end zone, but he's cut down just inside the 10. Looked like maybe at the 5-yard line there. What a great call there.
Yeah, that was a really good run by Aslan. You've seen him do the stuff like this all season. Coming into this game, he had 1,180 yards rushing.
He averages 112 yards a game rushing. And this right here is just the MHS way. Just a little bit of a smash-mouth football game. They've thrown the ball once and it was a drop. There's Hudley running over a defender. And he's going to get dropped for about a gain of 3 there to the 2-yard line. And now they bring in the heavy set offense.
Number 33, Jaden Hudley on a strong run.
Clayton Frame, number 58. E. McNabb, number 9, coming in here.
He's met there by number 15, Crow Bengoa, and number 33, Ethan Prescott.
So here is the goal line package. Aslan, number 14, set to snap it away. Here's Carter. He'll give it to Hudley. Up the middle for an MHS touchdown. And just like that, the Indians go 86 yards for a big touchdown drive to take a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, that's Jaden Hudley's 9th rushing touchdown of the season.
So now it'll be Vikander to come out and kick the extra point for the Indians after an outstanding drive for this offense. There's number 81, Vikander. Here's a snap from corner and a nice kick up into the uprights. And the Indians take the early lead 7-0 here at home. We'll take a quick break here at Bishop Stadium. Stay tuned. We'll be back. This is MHS Sports on MHS Student Media.
Properly.
Real quick, let me change something.
Kicking off for Manhattan is number 81, Rylan Vikander. Back to return for Free State, number 40, Noah Rupp. Number 20, Noah Simpson.
welcome you back to Bishop Stadium. Here, a big-time showdown between the Free State Firebirds and the MHS Indians. And there's the kick. It goes through the hands, but it looks like they're going to call it a touchback. And now Free State will come back out for their second possession of the game, trailing 7-0 with 5:35 to go.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a misplay by the returner. If that hadn't rolled into the end zone, that could have been costly.
Could have been really bad for Free State there. But nevertheless, they come out back for their second possession. Edison out here. Wide receiver Braylon Preston, number 9 out there. Watch him tonight. He has been very good. He was good last week. We'll see what he can do. As well as Liam Steinberg. They have some good wide receivers here for this Free State team. Here's Edison. Edison and Kincaid in the backfield. There's a fake handoff, and Edison will use his legs again, but he's wrapped up. And there is that MHS front line.
Yeah, maybe Edison needs to work on his body language slightly, because I saw him looking to that left side, which is the way he ran, and the defensive line players just got him immediately. So
Clayton Frayne on the stop there for the Indians, number 58. He's just in on that heavy package touchdown, and now he's back out here on defense. Edison and Kincaid looking to the sideline. Kincaid to Edison's left this time, number 7. Outstanding quarterback for these Free State Firebirds. And he's got a wide open hole to his left, and he just couldn't break the edge there. Big time tackle.
Number 7, Wesley Edison.
Looks like Fabian Clark makes a stop there, number 3, stepping in for Max Standard's absence.
Knocked out of bounds by number 3, Fabian Clark. Just enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 Free State from their 30-yard line.
So a first down there for the Firebirds. Looking at 1st and 10 from their own 30. Looking to pass is Edison. Throws it right down. Beautiful pass to Kincaid on a screen look. And Kincaid breaks a couple tackles and is rumbling down just inside the 50-yard line to the 47.
Ian McNabb was eventually able to get him, but just a terrific run. And that's what we were used to Wesley Edison doing this season. And yeah, Manhattan just needs to find ways to stop him.
On the camera's too high. It's like
Riley Kincaid, another big run.
lower.
Free State averages about 180 yards on the ground every game. And they're going to take their first time out here with 4:16 to go in the first period.
And Free State calls their first time out of the first half.
So far around the 6A states, there's other ball games going on tonight. Olathe North leading Blue Valley West 7-0 at home. 8-1 this year. Olathe North, very good football team. 7-0 early on.
And the Junction City Washburn Rural game is 7-7 at the moment. This will be a crucial game, especially for Manhattan, who could potentially play one of these teams in the future.
Yeah, if Washburn Rural loses tonight or next week, Manhattan will play at home the rest of the season throughout the playoffs. So Manhattan really pulling for Washburn to lose tonight, but Washburn's a very good football team as well. Gardner Edmonton currently the runner-ups for state last year, lost this MHS football team up 14-0 against Shawnee Mission Northwest. Big time game for them at home, looking to try to get a state title this year as well. Another big score update, the winner of this next game will play the Indians, and it's Lawrence and Derby. Lawrence leading 6-0 on the road. Big time game there. And we take you back here with the Firebirds on offense. Here's Edison. Trying to find a hole. What a patient run. Swoops around a defender and is going to be dragged down just for about a gain of 5 there.
Number 7 was the
That was a good 5 yards. I mean,
It's across midfield.
you think 5 yards and it doesn't seem like a ton, but that just super versatile is Edison, and that was just a terrific run.
Gain of 5. Makes it 2nd and
Free
5.
State looking like they're putting together a good second drive here. Edison and Kincaid, the duo, just look phenomenal. So here we go. Edison wants to throw again. Another screen pass. Excuse me, that was a little 5-yard in. It's going to be
Devin Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Number 7, Wesley Edison. number 2, Devon Hamilton. Tackled immediately by number 22, Colby Aldebo. A gain of 1 on the play. Down the middle.
Devon Hamilton, a senior for these Free State Firebirds. Very athletic, only at 5'9", but very fast. Good at those small little 5-and-ins and slants. And what we've seen tonight. Almost had him on a deep ball earlier, but he gets him on a 5-and-in. 5 yards to go for the Firebirds. Here's Edison. He wants to throw again, and he'll fire to Hamilton. Excuse me. That's going to be number 3, Landon Leipold. It's going to be in the dirt, and the punt crew will come out.
Incomplete. Defended on the play by number 15, Elijah Macbeth.
So East Condrani will come to punt this ball away for the Firebirds. Their second punt of the night on their second drive. Indians had a great stand there.
Yeah, and Elijah McFadden, who had that stop, will return this. And just really curious to see what Manhattan does after they had a really good touchdown on the last drive by
Another
Jaden Hudley.
outstanding punt, and he's going to get this to bounce really, really well. That's going to be all the way at the 9-yard line. Wow. This Free State Firebirds kicker is Condrani. Very, very talented. Puts another one inside the 15 for the second time in a row.
Ball rolls down at the 9-yard line. Manhattan will start 1st and 10 from the 9.
Yeah, that's not the most favorable field position, but we saw what they were able to do last time with not the best field position.
Yeah, for sure. They've been very impressive offensively. Besides that first drive, after that, they've been kicking it into high gear here. Indians trying to get another long drive here.
Yeah, Charles Morgan is still lined up at receiver.
Interested to see what they do with him. They haven't passed much. And there's a quarterback draw right at the middle, but he's swallowed up. Man, they swamped the ball really fast there.
Yeah, we can't say enough. The Free State defensive line is excellent.
A loss of 2 there for Aslan. A design quarterback draw. It'll push them back to the 7-yard line.
Where we 2nd down and 12.
Free State fans getting into it a little bit here on the road. Good crowd came out for them tonight to cheer on their team on the road. Here's 2nd and 12 from the Indians 7. Looking to continue the drive here is Aslan and crew. Jaden Hudley to his left. Aslan calls for a snap. They're going to pass here. Quick little 5-and-out route right there. Looks
That
like
was Talon Huff.
Talon Huff, the junior. Very, very quick. Very versatile wide receiver for these Indians.
Tackled by number 23, Johnny Williams. Ball is out to the 13-yard line. Gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 6.
Looks like some more possible technical difficulties here.
The play went out of bounds, so the clock needs to be reset.
It was a clock issue, so here we go. We're resuming play here with a 3rd and 6 with 1:55 to go for the Indians. There's a handoff to Hudley on 3rd and 6, and a missed tackle. He'll bounce it back up, and he's just short. No, he's going to get it. The reach at the end of that run with the ball is going to get Jaden Hudley a 1st down there. And the Indians move the chains.
Yeah, they do move the chains, and that is only because of Jaden Hudley's amazing second effort to get that 1st down.
An outstanding run. He broke 2 tackles on that and then stuck out the ball at the end. Like you said, that second effort counts all the time. So now here from the left hash, Indians with a new set of downs here. Aslan and Hudley in the backfield. Here's the snap. Aslan wants to run, he will. Keeps it on the option, and he's only going to get about 1 yard there. 2 yards, excuse me, they're going to give him 2. But he was swallowed up again.
Yeah, this is something that we haven't seen for a while. The defense for the Firebirds are doing a really good job managing Carter Aslan.
They are. I mean, they're reading the option really well. Those linebackers are biting down on Aslan, and that's what's getting Hudley a lot of yards early on here. He's getting a lot of open space. Here's Aslan, number 14 for the Indians. Junior quarterback from Manhattan, Kansas. Here it is. There's a snap. Aslan's going to try to run. He'll throw it on the run, and he's going to find, it looks like Charles Morgan there, number 5. The third head of that three-headed monster we talked about earlier. Gets his first big play of the game, really, for a first down.
Yeah, and you can see Morgan there. He rolled to the right. He took a few steps and then hit the jets, and that's when Aslan found him.
That was a really good job for Aslan, keeping his eyes up while looking down. He's looking downfield for a receiver there, and he got a first down. So here it is, from the 30-yard line, Indians looking to keep this drive going once again. First down and 10. Here's Morgan in motion. They're going to pass again. And he's looking to go upfield. And, oh, he had a guy open down there as Morgan was just sitting there around the 40. But he's going to be pushed out of bounds for a loss of 1. Not much doing there.
14, Carter Aslan keeps the ball. Tackle for a loss by number 15, Crow Bengoa.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. The Manhattan High Indians lead 7-0 at home against the Free State Firebirds. We're going to take a quick break. We'll see you shortly. This is MHS Sports on MHS Student Media. What a game.
Yeah.
It's a little less competitive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, I feel like we're kind of dominating the game.
Yeah.
Especially if we can score here. I don't know. I feel like my voice is just like really clogged or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Does it seem like that to you?
No, it's your voice seems fine.
Okay. It just feels like off. Probably just me.
No, you sound good.
Ready? We welcome you back to Bishop Stadium.
That's a lot better.
Here as the fifth ranked
that's really
Indians
good. Thank you.
in the state, defending state champions, are driving against the Free State Firebirds here at home in a sub-state game. Aslan's going to keep it, and wow, what a play there. They had been reading the option so well early on, and they continue to do so.
Yeah, he was looking for a guy there, never found him, so he decided he might take it himself. But guys there immediately to stop him.
And Free State looks like they're running a quarterback spy because they know Aslan's really good with his legs. 128 yards a game on the ground. He only passes for about 81 yards a game, which isn't much for his Indians offense, who had Keenan Sharps averaging about 130 yards a game through the air, 140, excuse me. So definitely QB spy him because he likes to use his legs.
Yeah, I actually like their strategy of running the ball. Just don't want to have turnovers, and that's what you get when you possibly pass the ball.
There's a snap. Aslan's going to give it to Hudley. That's what's worked all night, and Hudley's going to power forward just for about a gain of, it looks like 4 or 5 there. And it'll be a 4th down. And I think the Indians are going to have to punt this one away. We'll see if they go for it or not. I would think they would punt.
Yeah, I would think they would punt too.
Brings up 4th down and 7.
Maybe they try to go for it and just get this team to jump. It looks like they're not going to punt. Unless Aslan decides to kick this thing away as soon as he snaps it. The Indians, this is bold. Blaine, this is so bold right here for the Indians. Only up 7-0. It's not like they're up 14. 1-score game. And I think he's going to punt it away.
Yeah, he steps back, and it looks like he will try to punt it away.
A good thing they threw a flag.
Delay of game against the offense.
So that'll bring up 4th and 12 now to the delay of game. That was smart. They were trying to make Free State a little nervous there. See what they come out in. Now Vikander comes on, number 81, to punt the ball away for the Indians. That drive looked promising early on, and then just got cut short by the awesome Free State defense here.
Yeah, I like their decision to punt. I think going for it would be a little too risky.
Back to return, number 20, Noah Simpson.
Low snap there. Vikander a little rushed. That's going to be a good punt. Almost hit the offensive player there for Free State. Didn't get the roll he wanted, but still, great punt. And they'll pin it at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, I think he made the most out of that kind of low snap.
Ball rolls in at the 39-yard line. Free State will start their first and 10. In other playoff action.
So only a 33-yard punt there from Vikander. Not as far as he had earlier, but still very good.
Derby leads Lawrence 7-6.
So here's Edison back out for the third drive of the night. Firebirds looking to get on board. Edison, number 7 on your screen, rushes up the middle. A QB draw for about a gain of 4, make it 5 on the carry. Big time play.
Ball carrier, number 7, Wesley Edison, gets out to the 44-yard line for a gain of 5. He's tackled there by number 32, Tyler Durkee, and number 22, Colby Alsbo.
The momentum is definitely in Manhattan High's favor, but Free State can change that with one pivotal play.
Hamilton sent in motion. Here's Edison, number 7. Looks like they run a little bit of option themselves, and he's going to be tackled for a big loss. Clayton Frey, number 58, on a big stop.
Yeah, Clayton Frey leads Manhattan with tackles for losses.
His progress is halted by number 32, Tyler Durkee. Then number 58, Clayton Frey, comes from behind to make the tackle. Lost back to the 40, brings up third down and 9.
What?
Grant Lincoln and Wesley Edison here. They're going to throw it. Oh, beautiful drop. Nothing doing there, though. Indians were ready for it on that front line. Tyler Durkee, Logan Stevens there to make the stop.
Number 7, Wes Edison again on the keeper. This time he's met by number 45, Raymond Gary Hernandez. Number 32, Tyler Durkee. And number 8, Logan Stevens. Gets out to the 44-yard line for a gain of 4. Brings up 4th and 5 from there. On the punt, number
So
89.
here we go.
Yusuf Iskandrani.
He's been trying to punt for the third time in a row. At his, wow, he has such a good leg. I mean, that is a beautiful punt. Another one, trying to get all his punts inside. It's 20, but it's not going to happen this time. Still, this is the 21, 22-yard line there for Iskandrani. Wow, what a kick.
That really was an awesome kick.
So now the Indians will come out for their 4th possession of this ball game. They've had 2 punts and a touchdown on their first 3, where their defense has held Free State to 3 punts. So they're still holding on to the 7-0 lead with 8:14 to go here.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if we get any pass plays going, see what we can do.
If Free State can force a turnover here, I think it'll be a completely different game.
Turnovers change games, especially when it's inside Manhattan territory. Against Washburn, Manhattan turned the ball over 3 times in the 4th quarter alone and lost that game by 7. So it really does change the tide. Here's Aslan. He's going to find a hole, and he will get tackled. That's a big gain. Man, good run there for Aslan. About a gain of 5 or 6 there.
Number 14, Carter Aslan keeps the ball. Gets out to the 28-yard line for a gain of about 7. Before he's tackled by number 8, Parker Moore.
Talon Huff running in the play, number 12 for the Indians. Here we go.
Makes it
2nd and
about
4 from the 28. Aslan's still in the pistol. They don't go into the center hardly at all. We'll see him there most of the night. And here's his man in motion is Dobson. Fake give to Hudley. He's going to take a shot downfield. Beautiful ball to Morgan. And it's broken up.
That was a really well-thrown ball, but Free State's defense prevented that from being caught.
Johnny Williams there on the deflection, number 23 for Free State, the senior defensive back.
Yeah, Charles Morgan looked like he was frustrated after that one.
Might have wanted a little bit of pass interference or something, but I think it might have just been a drop. It hit his hands. Maybe there's a hand in there from Johnny Williams. Still good coverage, but now the Indians will face 3rd and 4. It's good to take a shot if you're the Indians. You want to keep the Free State Firebirds honest. You're not just going to run the ball all night. So here we go. From the pistol is Aslan. 4 receivers out. It's going to be Morgan in motion this time. He's going to stop, and they're going to pass again. Aslan under some pressure, and he'll get rid of it, but it's going to be a catch. It's going to be a catch by number 10, Clayton Corner. What a catch by KK right there. That'll be enough for a first down there. That was great vision from Aslan and a great play by Clayton Corner to stick with his quarterback. His quarterback's rolling out to his right, to his dominant hand. Corner goes with the ball. He ran an inside route. He comes back to the outside. Makes a good toe tap catch there for the Indians. Here's Aslan. Dobson lined up as a ran back. They'll give it to Hudley. Dobson, the lead blocker, and Hudley tripped up there. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be about no gain, maybe a half yard if they give it to him.
Tripped up at the line of scrimmage by number 69, Tristan Tran.
7 minutes left to go in the first half.
Indians up 7-0.
So the ball remains at the 32-yard line.
Nobody has scored yet in this second quarter. Almost halfway through here. Talon Huff runs in the play for Carter Aslan.
Clay Center was leading Heston 20-0. In the second quarter, Rock Creek and Wichita
Looks
Collegiate
like
were
Huff
tied 7-8.
and Newby both in the game. And another, is it a timeout? I think the Indians have called timeout here. So the Indians will take their first timeout. We're going to go to a quick game break around the state, 6A football, to get you guys caught up on what's going around in the league. So Gardner Edgerton still just dominating that game against Shawnee Mission Northwest. 21-0 Lane. Just an outstanding football team in Gardner Edgerton. Derby has taken the lead against Lawrence at home, but it's only 7-6. We'll keep our eyes on that one for sure for all you folks at home, so you guys can keep yourselves updated for who the winner of this one will play next week.
Yeah, Lawrence Derby is a very interesting game. Both teams are really good, and out of all the games, that might be the closest today.
Junction City and Watson Rural still knotted at 7. It's in the second quarter. It's similar to this game where it's just defensively, just a really good battle. So we'll keep you updated on all those scores and more around halftime as well, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to resume some play here as the Indians face a 2nd and 10 from their own 33, 32.
From their 32-yard line.
Aslan by himself in the pistol, 3 yards deep. Jacob Barnes, the center. He'll snap it away. Aslan wants to look. Nowhere to run. He's going to escape to his right. And he gets rid of it as he's hit. Should have got rid of it earlier. Risk getting injured there on the hit, but Aslan chased out of bounds, basically.
Yeah, he was looking downfield, couldn't find the man open. Really good coverage by the defense.
Defended by number 12, Finn Moore.
And Free State is definitely doing that quarterback spy. I had suspicions earlier, now I can tell. Every time he wants to go up the middle or out to the side to his left or right, they have a linebacker there every time, watching his every move. Really good job defensively. Aiden Jones out here to the close side of the screen, number 82, wide receiver, trips to the left.
Yeah, Jaden Hudley's on that left side too.
Aslan sends a man in motion. There's a fire to Charles Morgan, and he's got space. And Morgan will advance for a first down on 3rd and 10. What a play.
Yeah, that's the best offensive play I've seen all game for Manhattan. We haven't seen a ton from Charles Morgan yet in this game, but they had 3 receivers lined up on that left side, and they were great blockers for Charles Morgan, who picks up the first down.
Really, really good run there for Morgan. Excuse me, catch it run. Now Morgan comes out far side. He's on the ball this time as a wide receiver. Newby out to the left. Looks like they're going to do a run with Aslan, and they do. Aslan got some room. He'll hit the gap hard, and he's going to get about 7 yards on that play. What a game.
That was a good run by Aslan.
Number 14, Carter Aslan on the keeper gets across midfield down to the Free State 49 for a gain of 7. Tackled there by number 33, Ethan Prescott. Brings up 2nd and 3 from the Free State 49.
So the Indians will take it from 2nd and 3, 5:19 to play here in the second period. And Aslan will take it again. He's got some room. Up the right hash, down the sideline. Little stutter step there, and he's out of bounds for a big-time game.
Yeah, that was a really good block by Charles Morgan, and Aslan just found that right side, and there was a ton of space for him to run. He gets all the way to the 20-ish yard line.
Inside the 20-yard line before he's finally run out by number 20, Noah Simpson. Gets down to the 20-yard line for a gain of 29 on the play.
Big time game for the Indians, and that's the Aslan way right there. 128 yards a game on the ground. You gotta watch him. Big time read of the defense on that one. Aslan with Hudley to his right. They're gonna do another option play like they always do. Aslan's gonna keep it again, and he might house this. He does.
Yes.
Carter Aslan. What a play. From 20 yards out, and the Indians are gonna take a 13-0 lead here. He got blockers all the way down the field, and he makes a diving attempt at the pylon, and he hits it to put the Indians up 13-0.
How do I?
Yeah, that was Carter
the volume
Aslan's
part?
16th rushing touchdown of the year.
Big time drive for the Indians, and they're 2 for 4 on touchdowns and possessions, 50% at scoring touchdowns tonight. The kick from Vikander will make it 14-0. And it's through. And the Indians are up 14-0 with 4:56 to play. Big time drive.
Yeah, we said this game would be close, but so far it's been all Manhattan high. They've been great on defense, of course. Now their second touchdown on offense puts them up 14-0. A great start in this game for them.
Oh, there we go.
Free State needs to get on the board here before the end of the half if they want any hopes of staying in this one. If they punt the ball away, Iskandrani may be able to pin it deep back there, but Indians have been driving from deep inside their territory all night long.
Kicking off from Manhattan is number 81, Rylan Vikander.
So here we go. 81, Rylan Vikander has a heck of a leg. We saw him put the extra point above the sidebars there. Here it is. That is going to be a flag. That may have been a little bit of a jinx on my part, but kicks that one out of bounds. It's going to be a penalty. Your State will get really good field position on this one.
Free State really needs to score. There's 5 minutes left in this first half, and they haven't scored yet. So a touchdown could be crucial.
You still got about 29 minutes to play in the whole game. 5 minutes here, 4:56 to be exact, in this second period. But if you think about it, last year, MHS on their state run was losing to Derby at home 17-6 at halftime. They didn't dominate it. They came back, made adjustments. So Free State, if they score here, can easily make adjustments and get right back into this game.
Yeah, and Free State get the ball to start the second half.
Here's Edison. He'll snap it, he'll pitch it. And he's stuck at the line. Wow. Grant Lincoln, the running back number 21, just stuffed at the line there.
Yeah, that was Ian McNabb that got the tackle.
This defense has been controlling the offensive line tonight, that line of scrimmage. They do a really good job of getting in there. Wesley and Lincoln have only had a couple big plays combined together, but they haven't really gotten much past the 50-yard line tonight.
Yeah, Ian McNabb has had some good tackles for losses.
Without Max Standard, your 8 tackles a game guy, it's hard to make tackles with the Indians stepping up tonight. Here's the snap. It's Edison. He's going to keep it himself. He'll bounce it outside to the right, and he is just hit very hard there for only about a gain of 3 or 4.
Number 7, Wesley Edison on the Firm around the right side.
So it's going to be third and long here for the Firebirds.
And number 32, Tyler Durkee. Gain of 3 out to the 38. Where it will be third down and 7.
So here we go. Big time third down. They really need this possession. They need a touchdown or a score of some sort here. Edison wants to throw. Throwing right there to get him. And he escapes to his left. And he'll fire one deep downfield. He's got a man. It's Hamilton. And he overthrew him. Hamilton wide open down the seam there. And just too much pressure for Edison to plant his feet and make a good throw.
Yeah, just a little too far for Hamilton to catch. Terrific pressure on the quarterback by the Manhattan High defense.
I thought Clayton Frey, number 58, was going to get him there, but he was just off as he missed his tackle, but still an incompletion. It'll be a punt from Iskandrani, his 4th of the night. That one's got another good thing on it. McFadden's going to take it. Almost fumbled it, but he didn't, and he's going to return it for just about a couple yards. Almost, he bobbled that return there.
Gets it out to the 31-yard line. Where Manhattan will start 1st and 10 from there.
So from the 31, the Indians looking to come back out and try to score on the touchdown here. They got 3:17 to do so. So far tonight, their defense has held Free State to very minimal yards, 4 for 4 on punts, and not anything really past the 50-yard line tonight. And the MHS offense is 2 for 4 on touchdowns and possessions, 50% touchdown rate tonight. Really good football for them offensively. Here's the motion, and they're going to give it to Morgan. Morgan very quick. That time didn't really have much of a seam. He's only going to get about 2 yards there to bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that's one of the few handoffs we've seen to Charles Morgan. We've seen him a lot as slot receiver, and he's got a few catches, but I'm glad to see him running the ball now.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So here we go. 2nd and 7 for the Indians from their own 34. Dobson making sure Kinney knows he's there. Looks like they might try to run something towards his side. Instead, they're going to fire a pass right there to Town Huff, and he's going to be just short of the 1st down. I think they're going to mark him about a half yard short. No, they're going to move the chains. So Town Huff gets a 1st down there. Another big catch.
Well, I guess they don't move the chains. Or, yeah, they do. That was a little generous, I think. I didn't think he quite made it.
It looked like he was about a yard or so short, but they gave it to him, so Indians will get a new set of downs here. There's Newbie, number 16, out to the 41-yard line on the ball. Let's see what they do. They'll send Morgan in motion. They're going to pass again. Newbie's open down the seam on a post route, and what a catch!
Oh,
just
and
got
he
ripped
dropped
out
it.
to
He
Indians.
dropped it.
He had it almost all the way down, and when he hit the ground, it came out of his hands. He climbed the ladder and almost had that one.
And he was being double covered. I thought he came down with it, but not quite.
I was sure he had that in his hands. He had control, and then as he came down, the impact of the ground popped it out of his hands. So an incompletion there for Aslan. That's 2 for 2 on deep balls that have been dropped or broken up.
Yeah, Dwayne Newby, I think, has been the #1 receiver for Manhattan. And he just needs to shake it off and move on to the next play.
So Aslan and crew, 2nd and 10 from the 41. He'll fake it to Hudley. Hudley's his leading blocker. And Aslan's going to be wrapped up in the backfield there.
Number 14,
Looks like number 16 there. Preston White, number 16, excuse me, on the stop there.
Tackled by number 40, Noah Rupp. Moves the ball out to the 43-yard line, where it will be 3rd down and 8. Manhattan calls their 2nd timeout of the 1st half.
There's an Indian timeout there with 1:20 to go here with a 14-0 lead. Glenn, would you like to take us away with some score updates here?
Yeah, Derby is beating Lawrence right now, 14-6, and Junction City right now is beating Washburn Rural 10-7. So those are two really close scores that we will continue to monitor.
Yeah, that Washburn game, very important for these Indians, and honestly important for Free State as well. It makes the path to state championship easier for both these teams. Washburn, the only undefeated team in the state right now, as far as I'm concerned. I think that is correct. 9-0, the Washburn Rural Junior Blues. Lathan North also just dominating the game against Blue Valley West 20-7.
Riley County trails Steve Central 21-7 in the second quarter.
So here we go. 3rd and long. I think it's about 3rd and 8 here for the Indians from their own 43-yard line. Aslan sends a man in motion and stops him. Looks like they're going to fake the run. Aslan with plenty of time. Almost sacked there. Gets out of it, and he's going to fire downfield and just overthrew Hudley. Hudley wanted it to his outside shoulder. He threw it to his inside. It's going to be an incompletion about 2 yards off there. The pressure of Free State was really good on that possession right there.
Incompletion brings up 4th and 8 from the 43. There was a penalty on the play against the offense, but it was declined.
So 4th and 8 brings up a punt from their own 43. Vikander to punt for the 3rd time in this game.
Punting number 81, Riley Vikander, returning number 20, Noah Simpson.
Here we go. Vikander another punt. Plenty of time to get that away, and he boots it. He's still on his feet, and he pitched it backwards. Wide open space to the right side. Wow, what a play. A little bit of a hook and ladder there.
Yeah, I did not see that coming, and the Firebirds crowd is going wild right now.
Man, Noah Simpson looks like he was swallowed up there, and he pitched it back there. What a play.
I wonder if that was planned or just completely improvised.
It looked improvised to me. I don't think it was planned at all. Typically, you don't see him extend the arm that far and just flail with it and get the ball out, but what a play by Simpson there.
That was amazing instinct.
That was just awesome. It's getting loud here in the home side of the stadium. Here's Edison. Plenty of time to fire away. He's found his man. And it's caught. Wow, what a catch. What a catch by Grant Lincoln. And they're doing some hurry up here. 41 seconds, and they'll stop the clock. They had 2 timeouts. They didn't want to stop the clock yet, and they finally did. Wasted a little bit of time there, but Free State, great field position here to maybe sneak out with the field goal.
Yeah, that great punt return just energized the entire Free State team. They might go all the way down to the goal and score. It's looking really good for Free State right now.
I mean, you never know. They might not get a touchdown here, but we've seen Iskandrani kick those punts. He has a leg. So we'll see what he can do here in the field goal range, but we know he can kick some for sure. Indians and Firebirds in this first half. It's been very lopsided scoring-wise, but defensively both teams look good. Indians have had a couple big drives, but besides that, it's been a fairly even game, and Edison and crew are not out of it yet. They are driving here from the 45-yard line. Edison looks. He's got time. He'll step up. He'll fire. It's Lincoln. And another catch. And Ian McNabb on the tackle there. They're doing hurry up. Edison under center. And he'll spike it. There's a spike. That's what you got to see. 31.3 seconds. Only 10 seconds off the clock there on that play. So huge.
Yeah, the last 2 plays, they've got the ball to Lincoln. And if they just keep doing that, they're in pretty good shape.
This Free State offensive line, very big, very physical. They've been controlling the line of scrimmage on this drive, giving Edison a lot of time. And Edison and Lincoln just have that connection together.
3 guys on the right side once again. We'll see if he passes it there.
Six right is a Free State signature, especially tonight. Here it is. Edison wants to fire. He'll look to his right, back to his left. He'll find a man on a post, open downfield, and he's going to miss him. Just a shallow post route there, and he just missed him. They're going at Fabian Clark in Max Standard's absence. Number 3 there for the Indians. This is incompletion.
Just a little overthrown. We've seen both these teams take more deep shots than usual, but most of them have been incomplete.
So here come the Firebirds, facing a 3rd and 10 from the 39. Edison to throw. He's building pressure on the blitz. Looks like they might have him in the backfield. He spins back to his right. Back upfield, gets rid of it, and incomplete. The Indians defense all over him in the backfield. Just a broken up coverage, and he's trying to get rid of it. And they almost got him, and on a jump pass, he gets rid of it and throws it away.
Out intended for number 3, Landon Leipold. Ball's incomplete. Defended by number 15, Elijah McFadden. That brings up 4th and 10 from the 33.
13 seconds left to go. How many plays do you think they'll be able to have?
Of the first half.
13 seconds. It depends on what they do here. Free State probably will attempt a field goal. And if they can hit that, I mean, I'm interested to see what they do. They might try to punt it, try to pin them deep, and maybe try to force a turnover or something, but I'm interested to see if Free State maybe gets MHS to try to jump and get closer to field goal range, to try to go 4-3 into the half, get the ball first, but so many possibilities here. And
Yeah, it's been good.
39
Yeah, it's been
points.
good.
We don't know how far is Gandrani can really kick, but he does have a leg.
Yeah, he really does have a leg. We've seen that a lot tonight.
Again, Mika Hayden in playoff play leads Santa Fe Trail 16-6. Clay Center leads Hampton 27-0.
So Junction City's still holding on that 10-7 lead against Washburn. And a quick game break here. That is just a big game. Rivalry game for sure. Junior Blues hosting them. Junction up 10-7 on the road in the second quarter. Probably close to halftime as well, as it kicked off at 7 p.m. So here we go. It's Gandrani for about 51 yards. Excuse me. This is 50. It is 51. Excuse me. It is 51. So here we go. The left-legged kicker from 51. And it looked like it was blocked. It was blocked there by the Indians. Wow.
They were really ambitious to attempt that. I mean, we've seen great things out of their kicker, but just blocked.
And it looks like the Indians will take possession here from,
That was 4th down.
I think
So
they'll
now
get it.
Manhattan will take over at their 20-yard line.
They get at the 20-yard line because it was a missed field goal. I'm not sure why they get at the 20. That's where they're taking it from. Maybe it's where the ball landed. So here we go. The Indians will look like they're going to need this out. There's only 8 seconds to play here, and they will. So going into the half, oh, there's a flag on the play. He might not be done with this first half yet. Who knew there could be a flag on a kneel at the end here?
I kicked him out.
Yeah, so that will end the half there for the Indians. They declined the penalty. It looked like it was a neutral zone infraction or an offsides from the Firebirds. So 14-0, Manhattan High Indians leading going into the half. Free State Firebirds having some trouble on the road early on. We'll see what they can do coming in the second half. We'll be back shortly. This is MHS Sports on MHS Student Media. Do you want to do a halftime show? Because we have to do a halftime show. We can. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, good stuff. Awesome. I might just go take a stroll, just stretch my legs.
Alright.
Is that good with you?
Yeah,
Can I
let's
come?
go. Let's go. Well,
Are we going to do a halftime show or you just want to chill?
We don't need to do it.
Okay. Sometimes we do, but I feel like this game is kind of showed enough what it's been.
Ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's halftime entertainment, the MHS dance team will be performing a portion of their state dance routine. They will be competing in the Keisha Game Day dance event on November 17th.
I was saying, I don't know where. Maybe one of those down there, but.
He's not good today. Shut up. I'm not wrong. He is good. I'm saying he's not good today. He's not playing. He's throwing like.
MHS dance team! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Manhattan High School Big Blue Marching Band. In October, the Big Blue Marching Band performed their 2023 show Blue Tour at the Central States Marching Band Festival held at Bill Snyder Family Stadium on the Kansas State University campus. We are proud to announce that
Got everything under control up here.
Superior One Division ratings.
Let's go.
This guy you watching?
Watching.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Tonight, the band will perform their Veterans Day parade
Don't say
sequence,
that.
which includes the traditional
I know. When
patriotic
you're ready.
favorite, God Bless America.
What days do you work?
Monday, Tuesday, Monday we're gone this week, so Tuesdays, Monday and Tuesday are usually the good days. Usually.
You're driving.
Monday, Tuesdays afternoon. I can two schools.
You don't drive in the
We do on Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, yeah. No, sounds good, man.
I'll text you. Get you out of school.
We have a meeting.
You know the deal.
Yeah, we need to have a meeting.
No, it's all good.
It's rolling.
Trying to get to this
Oh my God. Is that because it's here? I had to work with him Sunday with work-based learning, but he fired a bunch of them here.
You weren't really working.
He came in, I think, a year after I left. What's going on? You go golf today?
What's that?
You go golf today?
Oh, I watched film and did the rules meeting, rules test and all that today, so yeah. So how have you been?
We have some rule changes this year, don't we?
Yeah.
Good
I
God.
saw all the stuff with the throw-in.
I wanted to say at the meeting, have you really been that bad at throw-ins?
Well,
We got front court rules, we got back court rules.
we were just talking about it. I was like, God, can you need a flow chart? Where to throw the ball in that?
I'm going to have a
It might
note
be
card.
overcomplicating it.
I'm going to have a note card. I am. I'm going, okay. Okay, what's the foul?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know, the one-and-ones, I think will work. I think that will work.
I like
I do, because sometimes kids are so ramped early,
Yeah, I like the fouls by quarter.
You know, I really think that can work because we've had a lot of games where they foul a bunch early.
You know the
And then
college women.
And I like it too because, you know, good God, you know, if we do have a ton of fouls early, second quarter, you're shooting free. And that's just the way it is. So I have hope that, you know, kids will settle. I have good hope. That out of bounds is like, really? In uniform. Oh my God.
I get so sick of it.
I remember going to a meeting and I think we spent 15 to 20 minutes on uniforms and I wanted to raise my hands. Maybe we should talk about screening, post up play, maybe we should, you know, we're doing really good here, which doesn't really make a difference in wins or losers. But, you know,
What?
that makes things a little more important.
Well, maybe it's hard because, you know, like, different crews are going to stack it.
Yes.
And then so you'll have a kid that's been wearing something all year long, and then you get to your 18th game, and the girl's like, oh,
We can't wear that. And I'll shut up.
I know.
I just think sometimes at this point we should really talk about basketball.
Right.
You know, I'm sure the coaches would really prefer really talking about illegal screens, all post-up play, and hand checking compared to, well, he's got a sleeve that's the wrong color.
Beige or gray undershirt.
But you know, we haven't hardly done anything with rule changes, and we walked in, my God, the first 2 pages.
So,
But I'm going to have a notebook. Right about, I'm taking a notebook. I'm going to go like, okay.
I told Tony, I said, we're going to laminate that flow chart.
I know.
And keep it with us.
Well, you're getting rolling here pretty quick.
Yep. Ready to go.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to wait 18 holes.
I did not. My car's in the basement. So, good to
That's the
see you.
nice thing about being retired. Okay, 65 degrees.
There you go. Yep.
Hey, see you later.
Good to see you. Yep.
If you need anything, let me know.
We'll do. Yep.
You guys still have the scrimmage before the season?
I'm not a big when we're going to get and then
This is Greg Hoyt, voice of the Big Blue Marching Band.
not that we don't go up now.
Understand.
So, but I'd still like that.
Well, if you want to try to get something together here, like K-State, do we know when they play next week? We know the time. We take it. We should. We're at home. Or the week.
See, we don't start till
That's right. Oh, that's right. So you won't be quite. So maybe the 4th, maybe the 18th. Might be if you wanted to have a scrimmage.
Yeah.
And I'll help try to find guys too.
Okay.
Because it's good for us too.
Okay, I'll talk to Mike more about it.
See what you can get something together.
Yep. Sounds good.
You bet, buddy.
Thanks, Monty. Have a good one.
You too. So you getting any break in the day, or is it just? Yeah. You know Pat. Pat Lamb.
Oh, I met you.
This is Chris.
Oh, yeah. That good old Chicago. Yeah, I haven't been back for quite a while. I need to get there.
I don't know, I'll check.
Oh,
I was on it.
Chris is CTE boss at MHS.
oh yeah. I did. I remember you were talking about.
Yep.
It's definitely delayed because it's still moving like this.
Yeah.
But it's doing alright.
It's not too far off. I think it's like only like 10 seconds.
Yeah, not really bad
Which is
at all.
better than a couple of them, actually.
The camera quality looks good. So
Yeah, the camera quality like sucks. You know, I also think that's because I'm constantly zooming in and out. So like it's trying its best to make it look smooth.
oh yeah, you can hear us though. That's not good.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. It's quiet, and I doubt anyone's.
Our voices, I hear others.
It's them, and then I heard you talk and me talk a little bit, but I don't think it's a big deal. So it's fine.
No, it's not hosting. It's called HOSA. It's Health and Occupation Society.
Oh, so it's not medical.
And their
No,
cheese game?
it's kind of changing it.
Am I going this year?
Because that's the national organization. They compete in nationals. That's basically the all the kids are in that.
It's such hard.
I doubt it.
It's nice that we're good, but
Yeah, I always think I should bring cash, but then I never do.
K-State. Yeah, you gonna watch the game tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
You think? I think we got him. Without Quinn Ewers, I think we got him, right, Shirley?
Yeah, I mean, their quarterback, Malik Murphy.
He's okay.
He's just okay. I
I
mean,
mean, he's young.
he's fine. I think from what I saw, he's a little inconsistent, and we just have a really good
Well,
defense.
We almost lost to Houston. So if we watch Houston, we can beat Houston 41-0. We play like they did. I mean, come on. Shirley, who did they play? Texas play last week? Or they lost?
I think Texas played last week.
I think they played not great, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Dang, bro.
KU was a really good game last week.
I ran last week at state, so I couldn't watch any football. They were updating. They were actually updating.
Put the camera to the clock.
After the state race, like after people were running. So here's the more important sports update. KU leads Oklahoma 7-0,
I'm not much
and then
better.
Manhattan, Kansas, for those of you K-State fans. K-State leads 7-0. Ready? Wait, it's a sign. I think it is. I hope so. Dude. Oh, they played BYU. Who's like, come on, BYU's mid.
Yeah. But no, seriously, it's really impressive that this is like your first year at cross country.
I think what prepared me for it, I would run it without have run track. Like if I didn't run track at cross country,
How many years did you run track?
just last year.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
Jim decided that.
20 to 6. Dang, Derby.
The winner of this game tonight, next week, will play the winner of the Derby Lawrence game in sectional action.
I mean, practice is better than I think.
Hayden leads Santa Fe Trail 22-12 at half.
My legs are like not super cold, but like
Clark Creek leads Wichita
I don't want to get super cold.
20-14 at half.
See, but Malik Murphy threw for 170 yards and 2 touchdowns last
Riley
week
County Trails
against BYU, which is like 120 yards, 70 yards against BYU. It's like our defense is way better than BYU.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know. Like I'm interested. I really am curious if we get a win. College game day might be coming up in Manhattan.
Why does college game day hate us so much?
We always lose. If we would be in TCU last year, college game day would have been here because Oklahoma State. Then we would have beaten 48-0.
I don't do cold.
We still have plenty of time. We could have top 10. this right here. This game. I think this game could be interesting.
Almigo now leads 14-7 over.
I don't know though. I feel like Georgia's gonna win because they're at home. They Army Air Force though, biggest game of the year. It's like the national championship. Did your parents go to college here?
My mom went to both K-State and KU.
Medical?
No, she's a judge.
Oh, cool.
So, and then my dad
That's
was
really cool.
My dad's a retired FBI agent.
Damn. Actually?
Yes, and
No way.
He was telling, are you gonna go to K-State?
Yeah.
Okay, well he told me I want Cooper in my class. I don't know what you're gonna.
Okay.
What are you gonna study? What are you gonna study?
I'm studying it like this. This is what I'm gonna do.
That's awesome. I mean, that's awesome.
Dude, whoa, dude, he just booted that thing.
But if you're at all interested in marketing, you should take sales negotiation.
He's in it? He teaches it?
Yeah, during the spring semester.
Okay.
And so he just talks a lot about communication and negotiation and like that kind of stuff. I think this class is pretty cool.
Retired FBI agent, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you get? I guess I can ask. How did you get FBI? You just like have to train. Like,
Well, he actually joined the FBI right after 9/11, and so that was the time that they were like, we need to strengthen our like forces around this kind of area, and they were like taking applicants, and he just made it through all the training and stuff.
he just hit from 49. No, 51.
Wow.
Watch him. This will be 50. Look at his leg, dude. It's insane. And he has so much room on it, too. This kicker's so good. Look at that. That's 51. Got it.
Dang. I mean, would you consider him possibly one of the best kickers in the state, or what's
He's gonna go D1. Grant
D1?
Snowden used to kick for us.
Yeah.
His longest on the year was 48. And he didn't attempt over 48 ever. And this kid just hit a 50-yarder, and he just kicked 2 other 50-yarders before that. And so his legs tired, obviously. It's like, I mean, with adrenaline and stuff, I bet he hits.
Okay, see ya. All right.
Too. Yeah, he's good.
Make sure your 2 volumes are turned up. Both this one and that one. Say turn it all the way down. Turn that up.
Okay.
I might have to turn the camera down.
Manhattan will kick off to start the second half. Kicking off will be Rylan Vikander. Back to return, number 20, Noah Simpson, and number 23, Johnny Williams.
So welcome back to Bishop Stadium here as Vikander kicks it off as we start the second half. Simpson with it on the return. He had that crazy return, hook and ladder in the first half, and the Indians are going to wrap him up around the 15-yard line. But here's a flag flying in late.
Ball's returned by number 20. Noah Simpson takes it at the 6. He's wrapped up just outside the 15 by number 34, Camayo Davis. There is a flag down on the play.
Trying to decipher what this flag is for. Just 7 seconds into the second half. Recapping that first half. Free State 0 for 5 on drives with points. MHS 2 for 5. Just, I mean, really defensive game. MHS had 2 really good drives. The other 3 looked really shaky. Free State has had promising drives. Just hasn't really gotten anything past the 50 besides the last possession. And then they missed the field goal that was tipped by MHS. So really, just need to make a few minor adjustments and they're in this ball game. Here is Edison. Lincoln to his right, and they're going to fire deep right off the bat. And it's, just overthrown. Looks like Leipold was the intended receiver.
Yeah,
Excuse me, that's
overthrown.
number 9.
Fabian Clark had the coverage.
That's Braylon Preston, excuse me, number 9.
Hit ball's incomplete. Defended by number 3, Fabian Clark.
Fabian Clark, I would 100% agree with you. He's been stepping up in Max Stander's absence for sure.
Yeah, this has been a shutout so far. The game can change quickly, but I just got to tell it how it is. It's been a shutout, but it's been sugar-coated by Free State's amazing special teams.
Here's Edison. Wide open hole at the gap on a QB draw. There's the fast and shifty legs of Edison. He's going to get outside, just outside the numbers. He's going to be pushed out. A big gain. And there's the fire starter for the Firebirds out this second half.
Yeah, and they're on fire. Right now, that's a great way to start out the second half and just really set the tone. Big plays like that can be momentum shifters in this game.
You really got to get your team back in it. Edison is the player to do that.
A 34-yard gain on the play.
So much riding on his shoulders, a leader of this team. Very good football player as a senior. Started off as a linebacker. There's a fire. That's a dart. He fired it across just inside the right hash there. They're doing some hurry up offense here.
Number 7, Wesley Edison, to number 2, Devon Hamilton.
Yeah, Edison starts off as a linebacker in his freshman year, and he's playing really well. Linebacker steps up as quarterback, and he's just hit his stride so well.
I like what I'm seeing so far in this drive from the Firebirds. It looks like they made some good adjustments.
Here's Edison. Looks like there's a miscommunication. Looked like he was supposed to give to Lincoln there, and they ended up swallowing him up for about a loss of 2. Excuse me, that's a loss of 1. Got back.
Number 7, Wesley Edison keeps the ball on the play. Penetration in the tackle by number 45.
This is what happens on Free State. Happened on all of Free State's drives in the first half. They stalled out just about midfield or a little bit further than that. They have to get something going here. This is their hardest part of the drive. Here's Edison. Calling out the audibles, he'll call for snap. He wants to take a shot. He'll fire deep. And it's going to be incomplete. A little bit of nudging there from Jonathan Willie, number 20, but it's going to be broken up there.
Intended for number 6, Liam Stramberg.
Yeah, that's one of many downfield pass attempts we've seen from this game. Not very many of them have actually been caught.
So here we go. They're going for it on 4th down and 5 from their own 47. They need to get past midfield, and then they will be fine. Free State is struggling at midfield all night. We'll see what they can do here. Edison calling out the audibles from the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. He'll give it to Lincoln, and Lincoln is going to power through. He got it. I think he got that with the second effort there, and they're going to move the chains. Ref signals them. First down, Firebirds.
Yeah, he absolutely did. What a clutch play by Lincoln.
And it's going to be first down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Edison with it again. Beautiful cut inside. He's going to take it forward for about 9-10 yards. We'll give him about 9.5 there on a big-time carry.
Number 7, Wesley Edison pushes forward again. This time down to about the 38 for a gain of 9. Tackled by number 45, Brandon Gary Hernandez.
They're doing hurry-up offense here. Free State trying to set the tone here.
From the 38.
Edison wants to take another shot. Feeling pressure. Dunnigan almost had him. Back around, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. And are they going to call that incomplete or intentional grounding? I feel like that should be intentional grounding there. No receiver in sight, just threw it into the dirt.
I agree, nobody was there. That should be a flag. We'll see what they call.
And they drop it there. They're going to drop it. Edison should have just stepped out of bounds. Instead, they're going to get 5 yards from the spot there. Not a good decision there. But he was under duress. Chris Dunnigan almost had him, number 6 for the Indians. Frayne, number 58, and 32, Tyler Durkee chasing him down.
When you have a great quarterback like Edison, what you really want to do is pressure him. And that's what Manhattan did on that play.
Yeah, it's from the spot where he threw it out too. So, you know, it doesn't reset the down. It's going to be 3rd down now, and long 3rd down play here. 24, 3rd and 24 from their own 38, and they just stalled out again here as they got a first down and fourth down. Now they're facing third and long. Here's Edison after making a mistake, trying to bounce back. Once a man, he'll just throw a screen. It's Hamilton. He's got some room, and he's showing off the wheels. Devon Hamilton got all the way back to the original first down marker. At least a yard over it, so it'll be 4th and 9 now, gain of 15.
A big time play by Hamilton. Couldn't get quite to the first down, but those are the big chunk plays that you really need in this situation.
So here we go. We're facing another 4th and 9 for the Lawrence Free State Firebirds. Number 7, Wesley Edison out there with Lincoln in the pistol. Look for Devon Hamilton or Leipold here to get a snag. I don't think they'll run it again. And there's Lincoln in motion. Back across to the left side. And it looks like he might punt this ball away.
Oh,
and
he'll keep it. He'll try it. And he stopped at the 50-yard line. An unsuccessful attempt on 4th down by the Firebirds.
Wow. Looked like he was maybe going to try to punt that there at the end. They were trying to get MHS a jump, and then when he tried to punt it, they just broke through the line easily.
Yeah, I would have just punted it there. I don't really know why they tried when the Manhattan defense has been so dominant tonight, like you saw on that play.
So now we go back to the MHS offense for the first time of this second half. Big time first half, 14 points, 2 of 5 on touchdowns. So here we go. Aslan in the pistol with Hudley, a couple yards forward. They'll send Morgan in motion and they'll give it to him. Morgan has the edge. He'll bounce it outside to the 8-hole, cuts back upfield, still on his feet, and he is driving. And here comes the offensive line to push it forward. Man, what a play.
Yeah, he juked past 3 guys on that play, and that's what we've seen all season. Just an incredible job by Charles Morgan getting all those yards and moving the chains.
What an outstanding play there.
Down to the 33-yard line for a gain of 17 before he's tackled by number 8.
That's exactly what MHS wants to see out the gates in the second half. They had a kind of interesting first half where they had a couple drives like this, what we just saw, and then the other ones were just stalling and not getting anywhere. So that's really encouraging for this MHS offense. That offensive line giving Aslan a lot of time, but also leading blocks downfield. Here's Jacob Barnes, the center. He'll snap it away to Aslan, the quarterback in the pistol. Threw a little counter with Jaden Hudley, number 33, right up the 5-hole. And he's only going to get about 3 or 4 yards on the carry.
Number 33, Jaden
Still a good
Hudley
chunk.
on the carry. Met with a strong tackle there by number 15, Crow Bengoa. Gets to the 30-yard line for a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So here we go. 2nd and 7 for the Indians on their first possession of the second half.
7:20 remaining in the third quarter.
Aslan and Hudley in the backfield per usual. Have not seen them under center yet. There's the give up the middle. Hudley, head full of steam, and he will be stopped about 3 yards short of the marker.
Buccaneers, number 33, Jaden Hudley, tries to get some yardage up the middle. Tackled quickly by number 55, Hiram Bano.
We'll mark him 4 yards short
Gets it down
of
to
that
the
marker there. So
27-yard line for a
3rd and
gain
4
of
here
3.
from the
Brings up
27.
3rd and 4 for Manhattan there at the 27.
Morgan and Jones out to the right. Newby and Dobson out to the left. They'll send Morgan in motion. No jet sweep action here. Trips left. They're going to run option wide open to that side. And Aslan keeps it. It was a great decision there. Hudley had some space maybe, but it was a one-on-one option. Fakes the pitch and goes upfield for first down.
He's tackled. Tackle by number 7, Wesley Edison. Gets the ball down to the 21-yard line for a gain of 6. That's enough yardage for Manhattan High. First down.
So now it's 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line of the Firebirds. Warren's pretty straight, trying to hold on and not give up another touchdown here. There's the give to Morgan. He'll bounce it outside. Beautiful blocks on the edge. Trying to cut back inside, and he's stuffed. But he did get some good yardage there.
Yeah, just stopped on the cutback, but that was a really good start of the play.
Tackled there at the corner by number 40.
Gain of 6 on the play. It's up 2nd and 4. here for
Gets
about
to
the
the
16.
16-yard line for a gain of 5.
They're going to give him 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5, Manhattan from the 16.
Alan Huff going out to the right. Dwayne Newby to the left. Both backs on the edge of the line. Looks like they might try to run a counter here again. It's going to be a QB draw. Aslan finds a hole. Has a good cut, but he lost the ball. Aslan lost the ball. And I think the Indians recovered it, if I'm correct.
Number 14, Carter Aslan up the middle. The ball comes loose at the end, but is recovered by number 12, Talon Huff. Down at the 6-yard line. Enough
So
yards
Indians
for
do
another
recover that
Manhattan.
scary moment there after a big-time drive.
1st and goal from the 6.
From the 6-yard line, Indians trying to punch in another touchdown. This will make them 50% on drives to touchdowns ratio tonight. Hudley a yard deep from Aslan. Here's the motion of Hudley. They're going to run some option again. Aslan's just going to keep it. He saw the hole, and he gets in there. Touchdown, Indians. 20-0. No flags, and the Indians push the lead.
Yeah, that was Aslan's second touchdown of the game. He's been great tonight. He's really come through in the second playoff game of the season for MHS.
He saw that hole, and he housed it. Nothing was going to stop him from 6 yards out, and Aslan punches in his second score of the night, and it gets the Indians a 20-0 lead. Vikander to attempt this extra point to push it to 21-0.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 so far tonight.
Kerner the snap, and Vikander almost blocked, but he gets it through. So 21-0. Indians with a statement drive out in the second half, and they take a 21-point lead. We're going to do a quick score update from around the league to keep you all updated with what's going around. To start off, just a crazy turn of events. Lawrence started off 6-0. They were hot, playing good defense. 6-0 over Derby. Derby's at home though, 27-6. Derby over Lawrence. The winner of that game plays the winner of the game here at Bishop Stadium tonight. So we'll keep you updated on that for sure. Another big game. I was not expecting this. I don't think anybody was. Wichita Northwest, a very talented football team expected to play Washburn next week, is getting beat by Wichita East 14-0 at home. Wichita Northwest gave Manhattan High a run for their money, only losing by 5 points at home. So that was an interesting game as well.
Yeah, also Washburn Rural is beating Junction City 20-17 right now. That's a really close one.
That is a Centennial League matchup. Indians, not in the Centennial League, but they have been known. They used to be a part of it, so those are still rivalries. But Junction and Washburn rivalry for sure. And to have it in the sub-state matchup is just awesome. Vikander number 81 to boot this one away, and he will. And there's the trombone from the band to send it away. And here's Simpson. He gets the edge, and he'll be knocked out of bounds. Vikander.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play.
Number 20.
I think we're going to see a block in the back, possibly, or a holding. I don't think I see it as anything else. Maybe.
Gets out to about the 40-yard line before he's run out of bounds by number 81, Rylan Vikander. There's a flag down on the play.
So Edison and offense waiting to see what the flag is as the refs are discussing it. All 4 of them over there. Ian McNabb chatted away with one of them. So 21-0. These Indians have looked poised in this second half defensively and offensively both. They've come in at home facing a Firebirds team who has been hot, averaging 318 yards alone with 1 player in Edison. And it has been 21-0 lockdown defense.
Yeah, MHS has been dominant.
That is a holding against a kicking team. So it moves them up. And they're going to be on the 50-yard line, it looks like. Man, we talked about that threshold for Free State not being able to get much past the 50, but they are on the 50 to start. Maybe that gives them some momentum here. They really need to score big time.
Free State's defense has been fine, but now they need their offense to really get down the field and score. Yeah.
Edison to throw. He finds Hamilton, and he snags it. Colby Altavo on the tackle there, but Devon Hamilton grabs it before it can be broken up. Addison is slinging the ball tonight. He's had a couple overthrows, but if you take those away, he's had a lot of good screen plays for big time yards.
Yeah, that last one was a great throw.
Brings up 2nd and 2 from Manhattan's 42.
So 4:12 to play here in the third quarter, and there's a penalty on the defense. Ooh, roughing the passers, what they call, Lane. Roughing the passers.
Yeah, these penalties are becoming costly.
That was just 2 penalties on this drive. Now Free State's at the 24-yard line. No, excuse me, 26-yard line. There's a snap. Edison under pressure. He gets out of it. Wow, what a play from Edison. Using his legs, and he goes up the middle of the field, and he's still driving. And he gets down just at about the 11-yard line. And the Free State Firebirds with the penalties look good right now.
Yeah, Edison looked like Lamar Jackson on that play. He was able to escape the pass rushers like magic, like Houdini.
And number 24, J.J. Dunnigan. Gets the ball down to the 11-yard line.
So now they're on their 11 of the Indians.
They might actually
3:44
score.
to play. 21-0 lead for MHS. Free State trying to get on the board for the first time all game. They're 0 for 6 tonight. This is their 7th drive of the evening. Lincoln up the middle. Man, he's so strong when he runs the football. He got stopped about a yard back from that, and he still drove through for about 2
Number 21,
more.
Grant Lincoln on the carry up the middle. Gets inside the 10-yard line before he's tackled by number 6, Chris Dunnigan. He's down to the 7-yard line, so a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
Edison to throw. He's by himself. He is so good. He's so elusive. He'll find a man. It's Lincoln.
Oh, and it's caught. Lincoln has been great all night.
Wow.
And now he gets in the end zone for the first touchdown for Free State this game.
What a find. I mean, those Magoo backs lost him. Davion Clark was going to come and hit the quarterback. Came up a little bit too far, and Lincoln shot through on a 5-and-out route, and he just caught a beautiful touchdown pass.
Yeah, the Free State crowd was electric after that one. Really happy to see their team finally score.
It's good to get a score there because 3 minutes left in the third quarter. If you don't have a touchdown by then, it's 21-0. You go into the fourth quarter having a trail by a lot. Free State gets a big-time score. Now they just got to get some stops on defense. The resilience of this team has not relented tonight.
And the extra point is good.
They have been
They can score
in this
21
game. They just have made mistakes. They've had turnovers. They've been in this game nevertheless, and it's proven it 21-7. It has been a little bit of a domination for MHS defensively until that drive, and Free State looked really, really good on that drive.
Yeah, and you talk about resilience. Amazing job by Free State to come into Bishop Stadium, the home of the defending state champions, and put on a show, and they're gathering momentum here in this game.
So now the Indians will receive here. Charles Morgan and Gabe Sutherland back to receive, as well as Dwayne Newby and Jaden Hundley. Free State students getting into it as they traveled all the way here to watch their team play. 21-7, their team fighting back against the number 5th ranked team in the state.
Number 5, Charles Morgan. And number 16, Dwayne Newby.
Free State has been known to be a good football team. They could close it out tonight. We'll see what happens.
There's a flag, stops the play.
Gonna have to re-kick that probably. Looks like, yeah, they will have to re-kick it, but this time from the 35. Looked like, yeah, a little bit of offsides there for Free State. Just barely over left before the ball was kicked. So that's going to hurt them a little bit. Maybe MHS gets a chance to get a big return here.
That'll move the ball back to the 35-yard line.
Here's Gendrani to kick it away again. We saw him at halftime hitting field goals from 52. He definitely has a leg. So
Yeah,
they need him in the
Gendrani
game.
is an excellent kicker, so we'll see what he can do for his team now.
And kicking off is number 89, Yusef Iskandrani.
Here it comes. Looks like they might try to onside it here. Nope, they'll just kick a high squib kick. Not much to do there. Here's Summerlin, number 2. He's got the edge. He gets a block here. He'll push it up, and he's knocked out of bounds around the 35, but still a great return.
That was a
great field position.
really good run. Going off to that left side, a lot of guys were chasing him. He beat a couple guys there, and that was a good return.
Takes the ball out to the 36-yard
So here
line.
come the
Tackled
Indians.
there by number 24,
7
Riley
points in this
Kincaid.
quarter. 7-7 ball game in this half. But the Indians have looked really good
From their
offensively.
36.
They've gotten a lot of different plays going in the second half, but they'll line up in the pistol as always. Aslan and Hudley, the dynamic duo back there. Dobson in motion. There's the snap. Aslan's gonna take it. He'll bounce it back outside. Beautiful read of the defense, but they swallowed him up there. Had a nice field vision there, but just a lot of
Number
defenders
14,
around him.
Carter Aslan keeps the ball on the play. Gets to the 39 for a gain of 3. He's tackled by number 69, Tristan Tran. Brings up 2nd and 7 from there. Kansas State
This is
Wins
from
play
the
their first game
39-yard
tonight to beat
line.
Pittsburgh
So
State
here we go.
79 to 65.
Aslan in the backfield, ready for the snap. Barnes will give it to him. He'll hand off to Morgan. Morgan's with some space. Uses his speed. Breaks open a gap. Morgan still on his feet and rattled out of bounds for a big-time gain there for the Indians.
Yeah, what a spin by Charles Morgan. Able to evade the defense for the Freebirds in an amazing first down.
Big-time gain of 18 there for the Indians. They move the chains, and they're in Free State Firebird territory once again.
Gets into Free State territory down to the 43. That's enough for a Manhattan High first down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st and 10 from the Free State 43.
That spin move was just so effective.
It really was. He's so fast, and that spin move is hard to guard for sure. Aslan calling out the audibles, barking at the line. Here he is to his right side. Lots of blockers out there. He'll cut it. He'll bounce it outside, just outside the number. Still on his feet, still moving around, and he will finally be pushed out of bounds. This offensive line is looking so good. They go upfield, and they just are moving so well.
Blocking has been incredible this entire game.
It's not any reason this offensive line didn't win Offensive Line of the Year last year. They only lost a couple people, and the remaining seniors are so experienced that they just have carried this team throughout the season. They look so good tonight, just dominating that line of scrimmage.
Manhattan High first down. 1st and 10 from the Free State 27.
So Firebirds really need to stop here. Don't want to give up another score in this third quarter. 21-7, 1:50 to play. Indians holding on to a 14-point lead. Aslan with it. Here's a snap. They'll give to Hudley up the middle. Right past the center, Jacob Barnes, and up the gap for about a gain of 5.
That was a good gain.
Through the right side. Gets down to the
And that's another big play.
21-yard line.
I mean, we talked about it
Sorry, the
all night long.
22-yard
This
line.
offensive line has been just
Gain
so
of
good this
5.
year. They started off a little shaky those first couple drives, but
Wesley Edison.
now they're kind of hitting their stride in the second half.
Makes it 2nd and 5 from the 22.
So MHS facing a 2nd and 5 here, just about in the red zone here to start. An incredible outing for their offense tonight. There's the give to Morgan. Again, almost swallowed up, and he is. Tripped up right there. Looked like Parker Moore, number 8. He is exceptional. An incredible player. He's just a baller. He knows what he's doing. Averages 8 tackles a game, and he's in there to swallow up Morgan.
Yeah, he really is, and that's the kind of leader that you need on your defense if you're going to stop great running backs like Charles Morgan.
Indians trying to get on the board here before the end of the quarter. 40 seconds to play here, running clock as well. Looks like this could be a passing play here on 3rd and long. Let's see what they do. They might try to get a jet sweep going. No, they're not. Strips to the right. They ran this earlier. Here's Aslan working to his right. He's going to fire to the end zone. Looks like he just threw it away. He threw it away out the back of the end zone, and the Indians are going to be forced to kick a field goal.
Yeah, and that stops the clock. I really thought Charles Morgan was open there for a second, but that's not where Aslan decided to throw the ball.
Incompletion brings up 4th and 7 from the 24.
So now they should kick a field goal here. We'll see if they go for it. They could go for it if they wanted to. Maybe try to get them to jump, but they are at the 24-yard line. So it looks like Coach Joe Sharks is going to call a timeout to talk about it.
Manhattan takes their first timeout of the second half.
Some quick score updates. Junction City still trailing by 3 on the road against the Junior Blues of Washburn. Oh, excuse me, they just kicked a field goal just now, so just tied up and knotted at 20 in Washburn. So 20-20, Junior Blues versus the Junction City Blue Jays. So we'll keep our eye on that one for sure. Northwest is going to be 20-0 at home. That is just
That's shocking. That's shocking.
And Derby running away with it, 41-6 over Lawrence.
Yeah, it looks like
a close game. It's just a blowout.
Yeah, Manhattan High will likely play Derby. It looks like.
Derby hitting their stride. They lost their first game of the season on their away opener to these Indians here at home at Bishop Stadium, and now they've just won 8 straight. They haven't lost since.
Yeah, Derby's a team that Manhattan faces a lot in the playoffs. Last year, Manhattan High beat Derby in the playoffs.
It was a great game. We'll see how things turn out for all these teams in the playoffs. But right now, the Indians trying to see how things turn out on this 4th down and long. 4th and 7. They are going to go for it. We'll see. They might just try to get him a jump. And they do snap it. Aslan wants to fire. And it's broken up.
It's broken up. That was a clutch defensive
play.
That was a clutch defensive play.
That's
right
Johnny
there.
Williams, another defense on a pass. All the passes that have been big downfield or big time plays, he's broken up or been there.
Yeah, now Free State gets the chance to run a couple of plays in this 3rd quarter with 15 seconds remaining.
If I was Joe Sharks, I would have taken my points there. Honestly, I think in a game like this, Free State looks really good offensively. You don't want to give them any leverage. That's giving them momentum right there.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And Vikander's been good tonight as well, so I definitely would have gone with the field goal.
It was a bold move, and it didn't pay off. So now Wesley Edison and crew trying to get back going. I know he found a man downfield. Big time ball.
Perfect throw. Oh, my goodness.
Devon Hamilton, the 5'9" senior, showing his speed downfield.
When he released that ball, I knew it would be a dart. That was an amazing throw, catch, and run by the Firebirds.
And this Free State team is getting fired up right now. A big-time play right there. 31 yards on the pass. Sets them up at the 35-yard line.
The midfield block was not a problem for them on that
Here's
play.
The snap. Edison will give it to Lincoln. Grant Lincoln powering his way, and he'll gain about 2 or 3. I think they're getting 2.5 on the dot there.
Ball carriers, number 21, Grant Lincoln. Gets down to
And
the
this Free
32
State
yard
team
line for a gain of 3.
is getting
He's
more and
met
more
there by
momentum.
number 32,
And all
Gardner Turchi.
this
And
the
number
Manhattan
45,
sideline
Raymond Gary
holding up the
Hernandez.
4s as we take it to the 4th quarter. Indians holding on to a 21-7 lead at home in a thrilling matchup against the Free State Firebirds. We're going to take a quick break. This is MHS Sports from MHS Student Media.
All right. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah, they can definitely hear you. They know your dad's missing. I'm just missing.
I turned the mic off.
Yeah, but yeah, Knight just texted me and said that she can hear all of our conversations because the camera's picking up all of our talking.
Is it really?
Yeah, I guess.
We're not even talking out loud.
I know, I don't get it, but that's what she told me. He said it's not a big deal though, so whatever.
It's a really good game.
It's crazy, man.
Do you think we should talk about like the K-State game at all or anything? Okay, I guess that was just when we were like blowing out teams. I was like, I kept referencing K-State, I guess. No need to do that here.
We welcome you back to Bishop Stadium after that quick break as the start of the fourth quarter is about to begin. 21-7 Indians holding on to a lead against the Firebirds here at home. A 31-yard passing play followed by a 3-yard rushing attempt from Grant Lincoln have set these Firebirds up at the 32-yard line on 2nd and 7. Here's Edison. He's had an amazing night. Struggled to get in the end zone. We'll get on board. Beautiful second half. He's feeling the pressure. Escapes it. And his own offensive lineman hit him into it. And nearly intercepted. That was a crazy turn of events. His offensive lineman hit him into the defender. Then he almost threw a completion. And it was almost a pick. It was all over the place.
Gets out of trouble with a big pass rush to get the pass off. Just barely incomplete. Intended for number 3, Landon Lightwell. Defended by number 15, Elijah McFadden. The incompletion brings up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, that was risky. That was really risky. They can't afford to turn the ball over.
3rd and 7. Edison wants to take a shot here, I think. I can see it. And they will. He's feeling the pressure. He's going to run it. No, he'll throw it across the middle of the field. He has so much green grass to his right up the hash, but didn't want to take it there, so he'll throw it away. Now it's going to be 4th and 7. This has to be 4-down territory.
Yeah, Gary Hernandez put the pressure on the quarterback on that play.
Ray is what they call him on the team. He has made a big impact this year. Just came in, transferred in here from another school out of state. He's just got a huge impact outside linebacker. Here's Edison on 4th and 7.
Looking
Almost sacked.
downfield.
That's going to be a pick right there. It is intercepted.
It is
JJ
intercepted.
Dunnigan on an amazing interception. Just an underthrown ball. And JJ Dunnigan has a height advantage over Devon Hamilton. And it's picked, so MHS will take over.
That really hurts for the Firebirds here. They had something going, but turnovers changed the game. And now the momentum is with the Indians.
An interception means Manhattan will take over out at their 20-yard line.
Wichita Northwest has just scored a touchdown, so it's 20-7. They're clawing their way back into that, but it is in the 3rd quarter still, so they still have a little bit more time, but we'll see what they can do. They will be awaiting the winner of Junction City and Watchman Rule, which is still not up at 20 in the 4th quarter. The Indians coming back out for another possession here. On offense, it looked really good last drive and stalled out with a 4th down. Here's Aslan. He's going to cut up the sideline, and he'll get knocked. Did he go down, or did he? It is running clock. So we'll keep that clock running. He went down inbounds.
Number 14,
Smart decision.
Aslan keeps the ball through the right side. Gets out to the 25-yard line for a gain of 5. Tackled inbounds by number 7, Wesley Edison. Brings up 2nd and 5 from the 25.
2nd and 5 from the 25.
So here is Aslan trying to be the quarterback that this team needs him to be tonight. As a junior, his first year starting on varsity, trying to lead his team to their 2nd postseason win. Here he is. He'll fake it. Beautiful read to the outside.
Oh,
Aslan's
that's a
got
sweet
space.
run. That's a sweet run.
It really was. Beautiful cuts.
Number 14, Carter Aslan makes a nice cut to get upfield. He's tackled by number 33.
His vision is just so awesome. I mean, would you agree? It's just
Yes,
such
it's amazing.
Him and Edison both just have that vision. Quarterbacks that can use their legs to get positions. It's so awesome to watch these quarterbacks play tonight. They have been battling.
Yeah, and once again, he's a junior, so we'll have him next year as well.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, Manhattan.
Hudley and Aslan have been the dynamic duo tonight on the ground. Aslan's had some big plays in the air, and there's Hudley. As we're talking about him, he trucks a defender before he gets tackled for a gain of about 5 there. He is so tough at running. He is so. These two teams have dynamic duos. And Edison and Aslan are similar, where Grant and Hudley are very similar. Grant Lincoln and Hudley are very similar. So, I mean, quarterback and running back situation are very similar for both these teams.
Yeah.
It's been really interesting to see how they run the same plays. And it's really cool.
Yeah, the more weapons, the better when it comes to offense. That's more guys that the defense has to focus on and worry about.
So Charles Morgan now out to the right side on the ball, as well as Dwayne Newby. They're going to keep it on the ground, except this time with Aslan. Oh, another beautiful
nice cut.
He is cutting so well tonight. And that'll move the chains for an Indian first down. Another one as the clock continues to run. 9:19 to play in this quarter.
Strong run through the right side. Gets out to the 48-yard line for a gain of 10. He's tackled there by number 87, Blaine Larkin, and number 69, Tristan Tran.
You know, sometimes in the playoffs, you'll see a team that'll doubt another team based on their record, but Manhattan's came into this game fully focused on this game at hand.
Exactly. They're not focused about the future against Derby or Washburn. Focused against this game, they've performed very well as Hudley powers through for a nice run. I think Free State has been focused on this game as well. You can tell they're both focused. It's just defensively, the Indians have prepared so well with that dynamic duo. You know, they know how to read Aslan and Hudley at practice. So it's a lot of practice with Grant Lincoln and Edison. And if you look on the field right now, number 7, Wesley Edison, is actually in right now at outside linebacker. He is a quarterback, but he's in on defense. We talked about that earlier. He has been known to play linebacker occasionally, and now he's in there. Here's Aslan, wrapped up in the backfield. That's beautiful.
A good defensive play.
Number 14, Carter Aslan keeps it, tries to get around the left side.
So it'll be about 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 here for the Indians.
But the clock is still running. And that doesn't leave much time for Free State to possibly score again.
They got to score twice as well. They're down 14. So the Indians have really, it feels like they have more points than they do because they've been running the ball a lot, but the clock just keeps on ticking when you run the ball. But they've really controlled this game offensively very well. They've been poised in that. And Joe Sharks will use the timeout here. Didn't like what he saw on 3rd and 7 there.
Timeout, Manhattan.
So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back very shortly. This is MHS Student Sports. MHS Sports on MHS Student Media.
It's all good. It's all good. Wait, what's that voice that you kept doing during cross country? Hello, guys.
On my high voice? Yeah. Do that right now. You can do it. I would get knife would kill me.
Can you do it right now, though? With the mics on?
It's better when it's live.
Yeah.
This one?
Get the winner of this game tonight. Next week, in sectional play, we'll play the winner of the Derby and Lawrence High game. The score of that game is now Derby 41, Lawrence 6. Hayden leads Santa Fe Trail.
Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHS Student Media. This has been a very fun game to announce. The Indians have controlled most of it, but it's still 21-7. Fiber's not out of it yet. 3rd and 7. Aslan wants to take a shot.
That's
He's
a
got
deep
man.
ball. That's a dart. Oh, and he drops it.
Gabe Summerlin was wide open and dropped the pass. Aslan threw an absolute dot, and Summerlin has a 3rd drop. Beautiful play design, just drop.
Those are ones that you really should catch. Just a perfect throw by Aslan.
On the play by number 40, Noah Ruff.
That one's gotta hurt. Summerlin, Jr., doesn't really play a whole lot at wide receiver, and that one just dropped, and that's gonna hurt his minutes for sure. But still, gives the clock was running that whole drive. Wasted almost 5 minutes, so 7:20.
Yeah, it's been a really long drive, and that's exactly what you want to do. But 4th and 7, 4th and 7. Here's the
Aslan,
punt.
just a beautiful punt. That's
Yeah.
going to stop it. Boom. There it goes. Looked like it might have had a chance to roll a little bit more. So 21-7, 7-12 to play in the fourth quarter. What can Wesley Edison do for this team right here?
He could have a long run. I mean, we've seen some long runs, but we haven't seen a long run for a touchdown.
He has been known to get a lot of yards on the ground. Tonight he's been getting a lot in the air though. He's had a lot of nice little 10-yard out routes kind of passes, and he's hit them right on point. He's been doing a really good job not taking sacks. He's been really great tonight. The whole offense as a whole is struggling to get points on the board, but they put together some solid drives. So here's Edison, number 7, the senior for Free State. Sends Devon Hamilton, also the senior number 2, in motion. He's going to take a shot, and there it is, right across the middle of the field. And Jonathan Willie there for the tackle, number 20.
Yeah, Willie was there. Willie was there to stop him immediately.
Liam Stramberg on the reception, the junior, number 6.
By number 20, Jonathan Willie.
About a gain of 5 there.
The 23-yard line, a gain of 6, makes it 2nd and 4.
It's going to be a gain of 6, excuse me. Edison and crew passing the ball a lot more in this drive. They got a wide open play. Tyler Durkee almost there for the sack, and Edison.
Oh, and a hard hit.
Man.
But
How did
he
catch
holds
that?
on to it.
That was a one-hand bobbler, and he came up with it as he was falling to the ground. Beautiful catch from Grant Lincoln, and he moves the chains for the Firebirds.
Grant Lincoln has been really good. He had that touchdown for Free State earlier.
Tackled quickly by number 9, Ian McNabb, and 22, Kobe Altavo.
So here we go. They have been passing almost every time. It looked like a false start there, but they're not going to call it. Feeling pressure again.
Oh, he's pressured. Hard hit.
Hamilton is hit really hard.
And that's Ian McNabb.
Pass complete across the middle for number 7, Wesley Edison, to number 2, Devin Hamilton. Tackled immediately by number 9, Ian McNabb.
Big time hit from Ian McNabb, number 9 there, the senior captain of this team. This defense trying to will the Indians' way to the 3rd round. He's going to take a
Here's
shot.
a pass
Beautiful
the
pass
right
outside.
side.
It's just a little overthrown. Leipold was there, but he just overthrew him just a bit.
Pass attempt there from number 7, Wesley Edison. For number 3, Landon Leipold. Ball's incomplete. Defended by number 15, Elijah McFadden. Incompletion brings up
Here we go. 3rd and 8. 4-down territory here for sure. 5:51 to play. They're trailing by 14. Do the Firebirds have what it takes to get a touchdown here on this drive? Awaiting the snap is Edison. Lincoln goes out. Looks like he's lining up as about a tight end here. No, he's just going to block.
Oh, and he's
What a
going to take
QB
it
draw.
himself. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I think he got it there.
That
I think
was
he
an
got it.
outstanding play call. They faked the pass and did a QB draw with Edison. You know he's going to will his way for a first down. There's a first down, but it is running clock. You got to think about this. 5:40 to play, running clock. Anything goes here, but you're down 14. You've got to go fast.
Yeah, the Firebirds need to really pick up that tempo.
Here's the snap. Edison's going to fire across the field, and it's incomplete. Not even close to that. That was just almost like he was throwing it away. J.J. Dunnigan right there.
Yeah, that was well defended, well defended.
I mean, tonight this game has been so entertaining. It all comes down to really this drive, and they are going to have to probably score pretty quick here, but this drive is so important. It's always 4-down territory, and so far the Firebirds are being resilient. Here's the throw. Edison's going to do another draw there. Going to escape to his right, fire deep.
That's a nice pass.
What a catch. Oh, it's dropped.
Not quite.
I thought they might have called pass interference there. He just went, he played the player, not the ball there. But Devon Hamilton went and almost made a play on it, but dropped it. That would have been a huge play for the Firebirds. And with the absence of Max Standard, this MHS defense has just been playing so well.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 10 now. This is going to be a really crucial game, really crucial play in this game.
So here we go. It is going to come down to Wesley Edison on this throw. He has space. He might use his legs. Now he's going to throw it to Devon Hamilton. Beautiful move, and he throws it down.
Ian McNabb.
Wow, what a tackle. McNabb just got a hold of something and tried to throw him down, and he gets it, but it brings up 4th and 2. This is a big-time play.
That was a great stop by McNabb. I mean,
4:50 on the clock. Here's Edison. Oh, we got
4th
him a
and
jump.
2.
We
Oh.
got him a jump. Colby Altavo jumped. He was anxious, ready to go play. He jumped. So a first down for Free State. Man, penalties just kill you sometimes. That's just an easy giveaway. They were going to go for it, but they were just trying to give him a jump so they didn't have to run a play. And we just turn around downs, and it worked. So Free State Firebirds getting hot here in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 48. Here's Edison. He has thrown almost every play on this one. And got rid of it.
And it goes out of bounds.
Edison is so good at getting rid of the football and escaping them.
Yeah, Chris Dunnigan pressured him on that play.
Wesley Edison is just, his offensive line is getting just blitzed by every single player on this defense. And he has done a great job escaping the pressure. So here he is. Here's the snap. Edison again feeling the pressure. A screen design. Hamilton's going to come back to the right side. Man, he's so fast. Look at him go.
Devon Hamilton on that right side of the field.
He is so quick, isn't he, Lane?
Yes, he is.
He's 5'9", and he is very speedy. He's a huge weapon. Had that big 31-yard catch earlier in the game to set up a touchdown, their first score of the night. And that play was pretty big. Brings up 3rd and 7 from the 45 of the Indians. 4-down territory once again, as I said earlier, but this is probably the biggest play of the drive. Here it comes. Edison. Wow, they blitzed him again.
Oh, he's under
and
pressure.
He got rid of it again, too.
And it looks like,
catch.
Wow. He got his toes in bound.
I don't know how that wasn't a hold. I heard some of the fans saying it, but I could see it too. Altsvo clearly held on his jersey as he was about to get Wesley Edison. It brings up 4th and 3. This is a big time play. I pulled a good toe tap catch there.
Yeah, toe drag swag.
From the 41. Biggest play of the night for the Firebirds. Can they get it done? Edison by himself, solo in the pistol. Little screen play.
Oh!
Beautiful defense from McNabb, and it was literally a drop ball. And that's how the Firebirds end their drive.
Not what you want at all for the Firebirds. I can't see them doing much more in this game. Just an amazing job by the Manhattan defense.
Really, really good job there. As we take a break, let's cut to our score update.
Washburn Rural is beating Junction City right now 27-20.
A touchdown was just scored.
Yeah, it's in the 4th quarter, just like this game.
So we'll keep our eyes on that one as well. The only undefeated team in the tournament, in the playoffs still, is Washburn. They're trying to hold on against a 6-3 Junction City team. Here's a snap to Aslan, number 14. He cuts back up to the left, and he's stuffed. He is stuffed up right there. And it looks like Free State's not going to take a timeout here.
Number 14, Carter Aslan keeps the ball.
And the sideline yelling jumbo. Here comes Clayton Frayne, Ian McNabb, and Logan Stevens, all defensive players. And they're running jumbo package here.
Second and 11 for the Manhattan 40.
So 2nd and 11 here. Indians use this jumbo package a lot in like the goal line, but I've never seen them use it this far out. Let's see what they do. Oh, it is a stacked line. They're going to go the opposite way, and they get nothing doing there. Even with the jumbo, they're still going to get about 3 yards there.
Yeah, that play didn't quite work, but still the clock is running, and it stops at 3:25.
So Free State will use a timeout there. And MHS, all they got to do is get a first down here, and they can run out clock pretty much. Maybe 2 more first downs. Still an exceptional ball game for both teams.
Yeah, if there's one player from the Manhattan offense that you think has done the best tonight, who would that be?
For MHS, I think I'd say Jaden Hudley. I think it's got to be Jaden Hudley. Carter Aslan has looked really good, but Jaden Hudley specifically has been just running so hard. He's got a lot of chunk yards, which has helped MHS a lot.
Absolutely.
I would say for Free State, though, this quarterback, Wesley Edison, has shown so much poise under pressure. Down 21-7 on the road. You know, they may not have played their best game tonight, but he has not taken a sack yet. He has gotten rid of, well, no, he's been sacked once. And if you count the intentional grounding, that's twice. But he has just played exceptional. He's a really good football player. He knows the game.
So Manhattan has the ball, 3rd and 8.
So this is a big third down for the Indians. They kind of need to convert here. Unless they're just trying to run clock and then punt, but Free State still with 2 timeouts. Here we go. There's the whistle, and Aslan will send him in motion. It's Morgan. And he'll fake it, and he'll go up the middle. Carter Aslan had some grass.
Oh,
and he's
not
gonna get stopped
quite,
short.
not quite to the first down.
So here is when the biggest decision
Number
comes.
14, Carter Aslan keeps the ball.
I think they go for it here.
Gets out the middle.
Yeah,
Bringing in Jumbo again.
7. Tackled there by number 52.
What do you think about this call? Going for it here?
Yeah, I would absolutely go for it. On 4th and 1, the statistics would state that you should go for it.
Manhattan's 49-yard line. So gain of 6 on the play. Brings up 4th and 2.
And if they can help it, they don't want to give Free State the ball back to possibly score.
Yeah, that's the worst case scenario. I mean, Free State has to score 2 touchdowns, 3:22 to play. But here are the Indians. Free State only has 1 timeout, so if you get a first down here, you can pretty much run the clock out the rest of the ball game or get close to it. So this could be a good. I think this could be a good decision for them if they end up converting. So here comes the jumbo package once again, 2 times on this drive already. And we are going to see something special here with the Indians jumbo package. As always, such an interesting design. Here we go. Are they going to try to get him to jump, possibly? No, they don't. They run it. And it's Morgan.
Yeah, there's Charles
He's gotta cut it
Morgan.
up.
And
I
that
think he
gets
got
it.
the
That
first
gets
down.
it.
There's a flag on the play, though. We're going to see what this was. This could be so crucial. Free State's pointing the other way and saying it's going backwards.
But there is a flag on the play.
We'll see what it is here. Looks like they're talking to players out there. Maybe might be getting a little chippy. I'm not sure what's going on here. So it
The
looks like,
penalty is called against the offense.
again, yeah, sportsmanlike conduct or illegal block. I couldn't really tell what he was doing down there.
Definitely unnecessary.
You gotta reset the chain.
Coach Schartz said the penalty was on them because we didn't even do anything. Is what he's saying. Is MHS didn't do anything.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
The penalty moves the ball back to the Manhattan 36-yard line.
So now MHS surely will punt this away.
15.
Sorry. That's just a bird.
And the thing about a penalty is it stops the clock. It's like an extra timeout there for Free State, and here comes the punt unit.
This entire quarter has took just a really long time.
And Free State calls their 3rd timeout of the second half.
Mostly me because I'm close.
Washburn Rail now has taken the lead over Junction City, 27-20, late in the 4th quarter. On the punt for
So
Manhattan, number
Rylan Vikander, number 81,
Rylan
Rylan Vikander set to punt this one away. 3:14 on the
Back to
clock. Excuse
return
me.
is number 20, Noah
Still some
Simpson.
confusion about that penalty from Coach Joe Schartz. He's a little fired up on the sideline, but ooh, almost blocked. Wow. He had to get that off very
Yeah,
fast.
lucky that he got that one off. A good roll though. Lucky.
What a stinking roll there. And that's going to go inside. They kicked it a little bit there at the end. It's going to go inside the 25 down to about the 23, 24 yard line there. And that's where Free State will have to pick up probably their last drive of the night because they got to go fast. They're going to have to get 2 more, but this Indians defense has looked so good.
Yeah, only giving up 7 points in this entire game. Just amazing job by the MHS defense.
And the offense has just made mistakes. And they could be up 28, 31 to 7. But they've made mistakes offensively, so their defense has stepped up big time tonight as well. But Edison and crew aren't finished yet. Here it comes. This could be.
And he dropped it, and he picks it up, and rolling
so
left.
elusive right there. He'll fire it downfield. He's gonna catch that too. Almost caught. And they'll throw.
Oh yeah, that was definitely interference. That was definitely interference by Clark.
He was going for the player instead of the ball. Fabian Clark, in the absence of Max Standard, steps in. That's a crucial penalty. Back-to-back penalties.
But that was a good throw.
So it moves Free State up.
After the game is over, we ask that the visiting spectators exit the stadium at the east ticket booth and the home crowd exit at the southwest gate.
Let's go,
We appreciate your cooperation. Thank you. It is first and 10 from the 39.
He fires it across field, and it's caught but wrapped around, thrown out of bounds. It's Leipold.
Elijah McFadden had to stop.
Pass is complete. From number 7, Wesley Edison, to number 3, Landon Leipold.
So second
No
and
gain on the
about
play.
11-ish. So
Tackled
you
by
got to
number
move back
15,
a little bit.
Elijah McFadden.
So here
Brings
we
up
go.
second and 10.
Look to Devon Hamilton
From the
here.
39.
If you're Edison, possibly Lincoln, those two guys have been very, very tough tonight. Here we go, Edison. Almost got sacked,
nearly
they can't
got
bring him
him.
down again. And they get him. Just a second sack of the night. It's Clayton Frame, number 58. What a play.
Clayton Frame, the big guy, got him on that play. But great effort by Edison.
And the clock is running, 2:30 to go here.
Loss on the play of 4 brings us 3rd and 14.
And here it is. Edison on 3rd and long, firing deep. And defended by Fabian Clark. Great defense. He was stride for stride right there with Braylon Preston.
Pass attempt there from number 7, Wesley Edison.
What a way to recover for Fabian Clark. He just had a big pass interference call, and he recovers with great defense.
Yeah, he's really stepped up in this game. Unfortunately, he did have that pass interference, but like you said, just great job on that play.
Let's go, D, right here.
So here we go. 4th and 14 from their own 35. The game comes down to this play right here. Manhattan tried to defend their state title again at home. And he's going to get sacked. They bring him down. Logan Stevens is leading it there on the pressure. And the rest of the crew rushes him to end that play. Man, what a finish. The defense has been so good tonight.
Tackled there by number 58, Clayton Green, and number 8, Logan Stevens. That was 4th down, so Manhattan will take over 1st and 10 from the Free State 35-yard line. 2:03 to go in the game.
It was a really defensive battle tonight. Free State with no timeouts. All MHS has to do is really run this football. They got to get at least probably 1 first down, but almost in field goal range already. And Aslan's just running around kind of wasting clock. And he goes down, and it's 1:50 on the clock, and it's running. Indians are probably going to hold on for the win here at home. They defended their turf well tonight.
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm sorry, the 39-yard line. A loss of 4 brings up second and 14. Clay Center has defeated Heston 47-6.
So the other games going around the league, the one we've been talking about specifically is the winner of this game will play Derby. Derby's had 48-6 in the fourth quarter, and that's not going to change, I don't think, at all. I don't think Lawrence will score 41 in the fourth, but so it'll probably be Derby and MHS.
That sounds like an amazing game to me.
A rematch of the home opener for MHS in the first season opener game. It's going to be huge. In the playoffs, things change and the adrenaline is high.
Yeah, and Derby will want to have a comeback and take revenge from the first game of the season.
For sure, and they've been playing really good football. I think they had a rough start against us in the school, Manhattan High, which is so energetic, ready to play. The stakes were high for them, and then when they won, Derby kind of was like, okay, now we got a chip on our shoulder, and they won 8 straight. And they just won 48-6, and it looked like the same old Derby that we saw a couple years ago, who went on to almost win the state. So you never know.
Yeah, and you can watch that game right here on MHS Student Media.
MHS Student Media next Friday, 7 p.m. The MHS Indians will kick off against the Derby Panthers for the second time this season, and in the playoffs, postseason game.
It will be third down now from the 40.
Junction City still trailing by 7. On the road, Junior Blues of Washburn trying to stay undefeated.
At the end of the ball game, there will be a presentation for the regional winner out on the field. Manhattan High Athletic Director Mike Marsh will present a plaque to the winning team after the ball game.
So MHS with 37 seconds. They are kneeling this out for the win. And what a victory that was tonight for the Indians. They get the win at home as that clock is expiring. I mean, Len, what did you think about tonight?
Oh, just a dominant performance on defense all game, and you saw what they can do with their running game as well.
Yeah, they really look good offensively, but defensively, I mean, they just look killer out there. They ended up with 4 sacks tonight and forced a lot of pressures and forced Edison to escape the pocket a bunch of times. It was really just a competitive game defensively for both teams. And that's kind of what made the game tonight. MHS was tough.
Yeah, and you can't forget, Free State is a good team as well.
Yeah, and so we are. And they were 7-2 entering tonight. Very, very good team. MHS just has a lot of experience, a lot of seniors, just people who have been in the system long enough to kind of know the meaning of this. And I'm just going to tip my hat to Wesley Edison tonight. He played an amazing football game. Really just a star out there for those Free State Firebirds. Really just played his tail out there tonight. But great effort. They just came up short by 14. So I think that does it here tonight from Bishop Stadium. The MHS Indians are going to get the win 21-7 over the Free State Firebirds at home to win the regional and advance to play the Derby Panthers next week. I'm Cooper Sturm.
And I'm Lane Lewison. Stay safe out there.
And you've watched MHS Football on MHS Student Media. Have a good night.